Hello, and welcome to Lumpia and Latkes. I'm Jay, a Filipino American,
And I'm Mitch, an American Jew. We are friends
and former coworkers.
who riff all day at work and decided to create this podcast for extended conversations on anything that intrigues us.
We won't always get it right, but we'll do what we can. Thanks for joining us. This episode, social media. Social media is our topic of the week. And, well, everybody knows what social media is, right? It's your TikTok, it's your YouTube,
Sure.
it's yeah.
Oh, wait a minute. It's
Facebook.
not Twitter. Formerly
No.
known as X.
X,
Formerly
right?
known as Twitter.
X with the excretions, as they like to call them these days. Yeah,
Yep.
and it's the new stuff too. It's like Blue Sky,
Yep.
Red Note, all that stuff.
Okay.
But there's a lot of negatives that we can get into as far as social media is concerned. But let's start with the positive things because there is important stuff that's positive about social media.
Yes.
It's not
Yes.
all bad,
No.
right? First thing I think of is the human connection.
Yes.
I mean, who hasn't gone on like Facebook or something and then it instantly recognizes like, oh, you want to reconnect with these people from like high school and stuff? Like, no, I don't, but all right. Thanks for letting me know.
Well,
But
some people do. Some people are nostalgic like that. I know that
Yeah.
my mother-in-law, she is big on Facebook, and she still gets up with her high school classmates.
Yeah.
And she's in her
Mhm.
late 60s, I think it is, early 70s, something like that.
Mhm.
Somewhere around there. And so I mean it's not necessarily a bad thing, and that's perfectly fine. You
Yeah.
want to get together with those people and have a good time, go
I
right
mean,
ahead.
I am still
That's
friends with my group of people that I knew from high school on Facebook also. But when
Mhm.
they recommend these other people, then it's like honestly, I didn't make friends with those people for a reason. I hate to say
Yeah.
that, but just you know why you make your certain choices, and then it wants to recommend. It's like, oh yeah, but other than that, like just genuine human connection, like being able to
Sure.
converse with other people and like be able to keep up like those relationships with people that you wouldn't otherwise be able to connect with. Because
Absolutely.
I mean, everybody's on social media, almost everybody. I mean, you're not.
Friends, family, colleagues, you name it. I am on social media, sir.
You're
I am
on. You got the business one. You got the fun, the non-fun one. Yeah.
I'm on LinkedIn. That's
Yeah.
right. I am.
That's a
And
business one.
it is, and I use it strictly for business because that's what it's meant to be
That's
for.
what it's meant to
And
be.
it works out fine for me. But you know what? Those that I have been in contact with through social media on LinkedIn, if you will,
Yeah.
some of them I can definitely say I'm friends with, and others I'm just acquaintances with. And you know what? That's perfectly fine with me. But
Mhm.
yeah, I've made friends through that over the years, and it's fine.
Yeah. 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 Absolutely. I
I'm
mean,
just not big on social media myself.
Yeah.
I'm not going to get into that.
No, we'll get into that after we list the other positives because
Yes.
again, there's not that many. Uh, not a positive.
No, there's
is-
plenty of positives.
There's like I mean I got 4 bullet points. That's all I know. Another positive: instant access to knowledge, which is cool.
Yes.
I mean,
Learning
you
new
know,
things, man. Getting
yeah.
new skills down.
That's another positive. Learning
Oh.
new things.
Yep.
And
Well, I mean,
then-
instant access to knowledge. I mean, come on, let's be fair. YouTube, that
Mhm.
social media. I mean, you can
Mhm.
do anything pretty much you need to do on YouTube. I mean,
Yeah.
my wife fixed or at least troubleshot the oh my God, I had a brain fart, the stove, and determined what needed to be done on it, and was like,
Yeah.
hey, the board blew on the back, here we go. And $80-90 later, a couple of days later, my stove's back up and working again.
There you
So
go.
hey,
That's a
kudos
good
for
thing.
her. Dryers. I can look at dryers. I want to work on my golf swing. I can work on my golf swing, man.
Mhm.
You want to learn how to delete something off your phone
Yeah.
because it can't do it. There you
Yeah.
go. Social
Yeah.
media, man.
which
So
is good as far as the learning new things and stuff. But like, I mean, when I talk about instant access to knowledge, I'm talking about like, an event has just happened. Okay, now everybody knows
Sure.
because we have instant access to just the world through social media. It's like, all right,
Right.
some
Right.
tragedy happened,
Right.
and then the
It'll
mainstream
spread
media
like
is not getting.
wildfire across social media.
Mainstream media takes a long time for it to get to that site and to get their news trucks out, get all that stuff going.
Sure.
People have their
Sure.
phones in their hand, record it instantly out there.
Absolutely. Like, Hurricane Aaron came through.
Mm-hmm.
And when an Aaron that came through just recently, right?
Right. Yes.
She came through recently, and we can get online right now and probably find some footage of someone recording Highway 12 in the Outer Banks and it being totally flooded. I
Yep.
guarantee you it's
That's
out there
right.
somewhere.
Somebody just recording and said like, yeah, make sure you guys like, comment, subscribe.
That's right.
During the middle of a tragedy. Yeah. Okay.
Exactly. I mean, but it's there. It's able to be seen, and stuff like that. So,
Yeah.
yeah, I mean,
That's cool.
instant stuff.
Yep. And then other than that, like the ability to get instant support and specifically with support groups. That's really
Yeah.
cool. I
Yeah,
mean,
exactly.
someone's going through a medical issue, you get going through like, you need cancer support or you need support of whatever kind. There's like all sorts of groups on social media and they're
Yes.
more than willing to help you like work through
All
your
sorts of
issues.
communities.
Yeah,
All sorts
which
of
is great.
communities.
Having
Hmm.
that support is so
Yep.
important
It
in
can be.
in any sort of situation.
Yep.
That's a great
Yep.
thing.
Absolutely, it is. There's
Yeah.
all sorts of good avenues that you can reach down and reach out to people for a certain kind of things, for any kind of empathy or any solidarity issues that you may have.
Hmm.
And for some people, it's like their only outlet for
Yes.
release, if you will. And it's like those people can turn into their families and
Yep.
things like that because they could reach out to them. And I don't know, it's just one of those things. I
It's
get
a
it. I
nice
understand
thing.
it.
It's a
Hmm.
nice thing.
Yeah.
But that's it for positives. Let's
No,
go
come
to
on. No, wait a minute. Hang on a second. Come on.
uh
It can be, creative or for self-expressive,
sure.
your
Yeah,
own
okay.
music, if you will,
Yeah.
art, your own
Yeah.
writing, if you want to, or
Yeah.
your own
Gives you
reading,
access to a community that can
performance.
share in the same, yeah, sure. Hmm.
Yep. It can identify, people can have their own identity development through there. They can
Hmm.
identify their own personality and they can
Hmm.
share their own thoughts and interests and experiences. Hey, like our podcast that we're doing right now.
Yeah,
It's our own ideas. It's
sure
us.
is.
We're wanting to project this out and
Yep.
reach out to people in a fun way, but sometimes in an informative way,
Right.
sometimes in a stupid way, sometimes in a hilarious way,
Right.
It's all those different things. So that
We
is,
are edutainment.
man, that's a complex word for me. I don't know if I can
Sure.
use that.
Oh,
Well,
come
well,
on.
so there's also the business benefit of things as well.
Hmm.
You can, you promote a certain brand, product, services,
Hmm.
connect with people potentially on a personal level, if you
Sure.
will, stuff like that. But at the
Yeah,
same
human
time,
connection, right?
right. But at the same time, it also can be very informative, back to the informative stuff. I mean,
Hmm.
you watch a guy on YouTube or something or something like that
Yeah.
talks about stocks.
Yes, that's right.
You
Yeah,
know, you do.
yeah, it's well, that was not YouTube, that was
No.
Spotify. But
Okay.
it's a great podcast if people haven't
Yeah.
heard about it. I would recommend it to another one of our coworkers,
Yeah.
Kendrick, for called uh what is it?
I don't know.
Rich Habits, I think it's called.
Okay. Okay.
Yeah, Rich Habits, which
Okay.
is a podcast led by this one guy who was a guest shark on Shark Tank for a little bit,
Gotcha.
and it's questions from a young like 20 something guy who's starting his investment journey,
Right.
and he's asking questions with this other dude. I think it's Robert Croker is his name,
Okay.
and yeah,
Okay.
he's asking him questions about like, okay, what should I do? And Robert Croker, rather than just giving generic advice like, well, you should do this and this, he actually gives like actual tips like, all right, here's what you do. You invest in
Right.
investment funds. Here's the ones I use that you can
Right.
use because this is what's proven to me to be like the greatest way for me to leverage my
See,
funds.
you're already selling this, man. Come on.
Yeah. I mean, it's a great podcast.
That's
It's
great.
fantastic.
That's a great thing, man. I mean,
Yeah.
you're feeling enthused about that. That is
Yeah.
something positive in social
Yeah.
media. Before we ever even delve into the negative, the
Yeah.
last one that I have is customer engagement. Being
Okay.
able to have customer feedback, have engagement, and build more relatable brands, if you will.
Hmm.
I think those are all important things
Very
within
important
social
things.
medias. And again, sometimes it can be positive, sometimes not so much.
Yeah.
And unfortunately, you get into the not so much part, well, then things kind of get a little crazy,
Right.
you know.
Because one of the not so much things is usually when people are posting, I think they have unrealistic standards.
Oh yeah?
Yeah. because people want to post their best sides. They want to show the good things about their life and have that filter on at all times. It's very rare that you find someone other than when they're trying to like, you know, bait you into like getting some sort of like, you know, conversation out of you and like, you know, some sort of random ass support. Like you always get those, sometimes you get these vague posts. It's just like, you know,
Yeah.
oh, I'm done. I'm not doing it anymore. It's like
Okay.
they're not specific about what they're doing, and they just want to get random support from someone, which
I
is,
see.
you know, that's that kind of stuff. But the unrealistic standards is like, you know, people are posting like, "Oh man, I'm out here living my greatest, best life." It's like that's not true. Everybody has ups and downs, but you
Right.
only see on their certain people. They only post good things, which is
I see.
cool. But
Yeah.
that's a
Yeah.
certain person that does that. It's like, all right, where's the actual like? Everybody has their highs and lows, and they're only posting their highs. It's
Yeah.
like then everyone's going on that and looking at that, and you know, some people can't distinguish that they're only posting their best things, not everything they're going through. And so those
Right.
people are in the mindset of like, oh, I'm doing terrible because I'm not doing this. I'm not as good as that person.
Yeah.
Unrealistic standards. That's where I'm going though.
I got it. I
Mhm.
understand.
Yeah. Um. And then also the danger of virality, right? Because yes, things can go viral very quickly, as we said for positives. You get instant access to knowledge, cool, but we need to be careful about verifying where the sources are coming from, because is usually, like especially when it comes to video, they're
Right.
only showing you a part of the story. They're not showing you everything. They're showing what they want to show you in some
Sure.
of these things, right?
Sure.
Like case in point, I think there's this one video that came out on TikTok of some dude that was getting arrested, African American male getting arrested,
Okay.
and he was on the floor, and they're like, you know, the cops were like kind of moving him around like kind of roughly, and they're like, you
Okay.
know, the guy was saying the whole time, so I didn't do anything, I didn't do anything, and then everybody on that video was saying, oh, that's awful, that's terrible. Then I found
Right.
one comment that said, oh, you didn't see the whole story, and he linked to this other video, and then it shows up, okay, no, this dude was like straight up like, you know, trying to attack the officers beforehand.
Oh, wow.
Yeah, it shows the whole body cam footage when they arrived on site, and then the
Yeah.
dude instantly started swinging.
Well, yeah, I can understand that, man. Editing
Yeah,
can be can really
right.
change a perspective of things. It
Hmm.
really can turn the
Right.
tide of things. Again,
But
that's where
but
social
that
media comes in
yeah.
and, decides to say, "Hey, you know what?
Hmm.
I'm going to project this as wrong."
Right.
And this is how I'm going to spin it. Well, guess what?
Hmm.
Hey, there's three sides to every story. There's
Yes.
your side, there's my side, and in between is the truth.
Right.
You know,
Right.
that's
No
how
one is
that's
true.
how
No one is truly objectionable.
right,
Yeah. It's usually everything we see is like of
right,
subjective matter. It has some sort of
right,
opinion in it.
right.
Um,
But
and it's
sometimes
important to
it's also
distinguish that.
projected that way because they want it to go viral, you know?
Yes. Exactly.
That's
I mean,
that's
that's
the
the
crazy
thing.
part.
That first video I was talking about was the
Hmm.
one that was viral and had millions of views. The
Yeah,
second one that had the whole story,
not so much.
or as much or more of the story, yeah, far less views
Of
because
course.
people are interested in the one that gets it's more emotional, it's more impactful. When you see
Sure.
someone being held down like that, it's like, all right, well, where's the rest of the story?
Yeah.
You know. Um, but we just got to be careful as far as the virality is concerned, because too many times do we see something that goes out there, and people are instantly they're quick to judge and to say, okay, this is what the facts are. I think
Yeah.
that's where we are in this day and age, especially with, of course, social media. Is that everybody sees something and they use that as their point of fact. It's like that's as bad as going to Wikipedia and saying like, okay, this is what it is. Wikipedia
Right.
again, it's a good starting place, but it's not the end all be all. Go to the actual articles and dig for yourself. Don't just rely on one source.
Right.
And that's what's happening with with these viral videos, these viral trends, news stories, what have you. They're relying on one thing. That's one source.
Right.
You know, it's like what people talk about like during elections and stuff. You got to do your own research, right?
Yeah, it's
It's
so
important.
hard to do your own research on it, man, especially when they start pouring things in one way and then
Yes.
you go to watch the other side and they start pouring it the other way. Well,
Hmm.
where's the right answer between it all? I mean, which one are
Hmm.
you going to believe? How are you going to say, oh, Trump's going to be better than Biden or
Right.
Biden's going to be better than Trump or,
Right.
you know what? Neither of them is going to work out.
Right.
I'm going to vote for, what's his name? You know?
That Who? What? I don't know. Who's the other
Kennedy.
one? Oh, Kennedy.
Yeah, Kennedy,
But
which
that
he
that
dropped
didn't
out of the
work out.
race.
He dropped
Yeah, he
out. Yeah.
dropped out. Yep, and
That worked out.
joined Trump's side.
Yep.
But whatever. I mean, again, how are you going to be able to spin that? I mean, again, you can look at 2 different websites. You could look at 4 different websites. You could look
Yeah.
at 10 different websites, and you're going to get a different spin in some way
Yeah.
almost every time.
You will.
So where's the right answers for that? You know what I'm
There,
saying?
no one can really say that is up to the person that's looking up the information.
Yeah.
Because I mean, obviously, something in those articles is going to pull at your heartstrings or whatever, or pull at your mental senses of like, okay,
Right.
this is what I think. Because whether we want to admit it or not, everyone has a sense of bias within them. Like whether it's intentional or unintentional, it's going to
Sure.
be there. Yeah. So what else here? Facebook ads in particular.
Oh.
Yeah.
Oh.
They've gotten way out of hand.
Yes.
So let me tell you a little story, right? So
Yeah.
I went on to Facebook and I saw this random ad that popped up, and it was for if anybody remembers the old movie Jumanji, not the one that came out with Kevin Hart and The Rock, but the old one with
Robin Williams.
Robin Williams, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. Fantastic movie, one of my favorite movies. Rest in peace, Robin Williams. It was a ad for a replica version of the Jumanji game with the little ivory pieces and
Oh
the
wow.
wooden box.
Okay.
Really cool
Yeah.
thing,
Yeah.
right? I purchased it, and then it arrived a couple weeks later,
Okay.
and it was in this small, like plastic, like envelope kind of thing. It's like, huh,
What?
it's a little small.
Yeah.
Right. So I open it up. What's in there? It's Chinese backgammon with like reverse sides on it, and it's that made out of cardboard. It's in a little cardboard box. I'm
Oh
like,
my
this can't
God.
possibly. What is this? At first, I didn't know what it was. I'm like,
Right.
I don't
Right.
recognize what this is. And I look at the thing. It's like, what's seller? And I look it up on my
Uh-huh.
order thing. I'm like, this is not the Jumanji game.
Yeah.
Okay.
So what'd you do?
So yeah, at that point, I couldn't do anything through the seller because they didn't have any actual contact information. I was like, okay, fine, I'll go directly
Wow.
to PayPal,
Okay.
right? Because
Yep.
PayPal is fantastic. They have a
Yes, they
fantastic
do.
consumer backing policy. It's great.
Yes, they do.
So I went back to them. I made a long, lengthy email through their
Okay.
contact us thing. She had
Okay.
plenty of images of what I had, what the screenshots of the website, what it said it was
Right.
supposed to be. And then eventually they got back to me. They tried to reach out to the seller too, and they didn't say anything. They said that we're just going to refund you. I said, okay, cool.
Nice.
That's great. So I got my money back. And
Yeah.
I still have that Chinese backgammon thing. I'm like, all right, whatever.
That's insane.
I mean, yeah. So I mean, I have that. And then I was like, okay, I got to point this out for other people because if I got scammed,
Sure.
someone else is going to get scammed, right?
Absolutely.
Went back to find the post. The post is gone. I'm like, huh.
Of course. Of course.
Okay. So then I was like, well, I still have the website from my order confirmation. Went back to the website. Went to the front page, and the front page is all about beauty products. I'm like, I should have checked that the
What?
first time. Yeah, it had nothing to do with Jumanji. And
You
then
gotta be kidding me.
And I couldn't even find the Jumanji thing anymore. They took it down.
Wow, that's crazy. Probably because they got too many complaints about it. They're like, all right, well,
Yeah.
we got this sucker. We got a sucker. We'll stop it. Sorry.
Yeah. Yeah. They almost.
Wow.
They got me, but they didn't get my money.
Wow.
I mean, they got my money, and I got PayPal's money back.
right.
So yeah, that
So,
sucks.
I know that Facebook has its issues.
Yeah.
This kind of leads into the next topic, if you will, that just leans into it a little bit. So my stepdad, in his older age, he loved his cell phones, but he absolutely hated and within like 6 months, he said, this cell phone's broken. It doesn't work right. And I go and look on his phone, and there'd be advertisements for ladies, scantily clad ladies and stuff like that, just popping up on his phone left and right. He's like, I can't stop it. I don't know what's going on. I know what's going on. You get your butt onto Facebook. You look at these girls on there or whatever it is. You think it's cute. And next thing you know, you click on something wrong and oops, you've got some kind of bot or spyware or God knows what on your
Right.
phone.
Well-
and it keeps on popping up asking for more info.
And it's also the algorithm too, because it knows you click on it, and it's like,
That's
okay,
right.
you like that? Here's more of that.
That's right. And he keeps on clicking and clicking and clicking,
Right.
and it gets insane.
Gets worse.
The amount of stuff that gets on there gets insane.
Yep.
And I'm just every month, every other month, I go to his house. Let me see the phone again. All right, let me stop all this from happening. Yep. And I'd even put up the spyware and the malware and all that stuff. Somehow he either turns it off or whatever. And then next thing you know, he's like, this phone doesn't work for crap. And the next greatest phone comes out the next year, and he just buys a new one.
Hmm.
Just buys a new one. And then
Okay.
a month later, back to the same thing again.
Jesus.
So,
I mean, that kind of sounds like my I think his cousin. I don't know.
yeah.
Over in the Philippines, and I went over there, and he said, because he at that point, he knew I was already tech. At that point I was working at the Navy Marine Corps Internet doing stuff for them. Right?
Yeah.
Yeah. So he knew I was
NCMI or something like that.
NMCI.
NMCI. Thank you.
So I was, I was over in the Philippines. He's like, "Oh, you work computers? Help me fix this." And I was like, "All right." So we had virus scans, did a couple things, you took off some malware, used the usual tools, and
Right.
then the whole while I was like, I know exactly what you do with this, and that's why I wash my hands after I touch the
Right.
computer. I was like, ew. Well, like, yeah, I'm. I mean, hey, you know
You
what?
had to go take a shower afterwards, right?
Yeah, I was like, okay, you went to some sort of sites. I mean, hey, it's natural. That's
Yep.
great.
Yep.
It's fine. There's nothing wrong with that. But it's like,
Yep.
it's I don't
Yeah.
know. Can we just be a little bit more? I don't know. I'm not. I don't know. I'm sure that maybe his computer was clean. I don't know. It's just knowing that it had all that stuff on there. It's like, oh, he probably did something.
Speaking of clean computers, man, I
Yeah.
don't mean to digress into a totally different topic of this, but you're talking about the actual computer thinking it was dirty or whatever. So
Yeah.
my aunt was a huge smoker. My aunt and my uncle were huge smokers on my west side of the family,
Yeah.
and she had passed away many years ago. And we went to go clean through her house, and of course she smokes in her house.
Yeah.
I have never seen a computer so caked and so yellow in my
Oh,
life.
jeez.
It was so disgusting. And like the dust on it was caked with tar, nicotine, whatever you want to call
Oh,
it on
boy.
there. I mean, it was just this thick mess. And I'm like, I don't understand. How did this thing run? I opened it up, Jay. It was full of dust. And they said, we turned it off not even 20 minutes ago. I said, how the hell does this thing still run in the condition that it's in? I have no idea. No idea.
Yeah.
Still ran.
That's amazing. Did
Yeah,
you ever open it up? Like, what did it look like inside?
Oh no, I opened it up. It was full of dust. It was caked
Oh.
with dust, man.
Oh,
The whole
okay.
thing was just caked with dust. It was amazing
Oh.
how this thing ran. I don't know how it
Weird.
ran at
Yeah.
all. Yeah, it's so crazy.
Okay.
So crazy. Yep.
Yeah.
Whatever.
Yeah. That's. Ooh. Okay. Gross.
Yeah, totally.
Anyway, back to what we're talking about.
Yes, back to
Um,
gross.
So yeah, back to gross, right? Yeah. There's straight up. There are porn application ads
What?
on Facebook.
Come on.
No, I kid you. I shit you not. There's
That's terrible.
it's really bad because like it'll come up at the end of these videos and it's like, all right, it's not like they're hiding it either. It's like it's straight up like you get ads after you watch like the shorts that are on like Facebook and stuff. Like,
Right.
okay. And then one time one popped up and it was Moana. I'm like, oh cool, Moana.
Wow.
Except she's naked. You can see her tits are out.
Oh.
And then and then she's like diddling herself and like play this game.
Ew.
It's like I don't want to. And
No,
then
that's gross.
I instantly reported it.
Yeah.
And then I was like, okay, maybe it's enough Facebook. I closed Facebook for then. I was like, not going on here for a while.
Mm-mm.
Uh,
And you go back on, and what do you see?
I went back on. There's more porn stuff. I'm like I think I just got to scrub my browsing history at that point. 'Cause,
Yeah,
like,
exactly.
I think the algorithms latched on. It's like you clicked on this one. It's like
Did that
I
work?
didn't want that. I mean, I haven't done it yet,
Ah,
but I haven't.
so you
I
still
haven't
get
watched.
it? It
I
still
haven't.
comes up.
I haven't watched too many videos.
I see.
I only watch, like right now I've been going through the pages that have the not Facebook, the workplace like memes.
Okay.
Yeah, and there's like one of like they always post like funny stuff. It's like
Sure.
when your boss is talking about how like they're going to improve
Yeah.
the company atmosphere, and then somebody's like, oh no, not true, no, like a lot of funny like little things like that. But
Okay.
Yeah. So yeah, the other one I saw that popped up, like another porn app ad thing, was it's weird. It's like Chinese, and it's like softcore porn. It seems like I'm
Huh.
like, how's this
That's
allowed to
weird.
be on here?
Yeah. Who knows,
Really
man?
weird.
Again, it's the same kind of crap my stepdad
It's
was not the
strange.
same, but it's similar kind of to the way my stepdad would get. I just don't understand it. You keep on popping up on his phone.
Yep.
Check out my new pics, and I was just like, "What are you watching?" And one time I swear I did. I clicked on it just to see what it would do because what the hell? It's already on his phone anyways. I
Yeah.
clicked on it to see. It's just they're in a bikini or something stupid like that, and I was
Yeah.
just like, "Really? Come on!"
Uh,
It's
that's
just
that's tame compared to the
Oh
Malone thing.
yeah. Oh, it's very tame. Very, very tame. And I was just like, stop this guy. Just
Yeah.
don't click on I don't
Yeah.
click on anything. It just shows up. No, it doesn't just show up. Okay. This stuff doesn't just show up.
You click on certain things and it shows up.
That's
I mean, the
right.
algorithm is a bitch. That's all I
That's
can
it.
say.
That totally
It,
is.
it knows you click on one thing. It's like, here's more of it. It's like, I
That's it.
didn't I didn't actually want this. I
That's right.
reported the first one, and you
That's
keep
right.
giving me more stuff. I'm like, I
That's
don't
right.
want this. Like, you want me
Exactly.
to? Am I now part of the moderation team? Do I have to report all these? What the hell? Oh
Yes.
God. Anyway, the other ad that I saw,
Yes.
a herpes dating site.
Oh God, that's terrible.
Yeah.
Okay. Well, to each their own, I guess.
Yeah. I mean, hey, you know what? Herpes people need love too, right?
Yep.
I
I
mean,
mean, I
everybody
know
needs.
somebody. I look. Herpes is always with you. Okay, and it's just dormant. I'm serious. I'm dead serious about this.
Yeah,
You will always have that. It's
yeah.
something that never
Oh,
goes
I,
away.
I don't have, I don't have that. No.
It will come out in
people,
times of
people who have
stress.
it have it.
Yep.
I
Oh
don't
yeah,
have
it comes out
that.
in like times of stress or something to that effect. And again, it's pretty much it just stays dormant
Yeah.
for a long, long time, and then it can happen. So I mean, as far as the medical purposes of that, I get it. It is what it is as far as that
Hmm.
goes. But I mean, yeah. I mean, hey, not knocking you. If that's the way
Yeah.
you want it, then that's fine. But just seems kind of odd to me that would be something that would pop up
It's.
on your ads
I
on
know, right?
Facebook.
Yeah, my ads in particular is that
Yeah.
because I clicked on the porn app ad and I was like,
I mean,
oh, you're looking at this, you probably have herpes, right? No.
did you happen to look at something thinking you had herpes at some point? We're like,
Hell
hey, let me
no.
go and check this
No.
out.
No. No.
Okay, all right, that's fine.
Zero.
That's fine.
No.
That's fine.
Let me make this perfectly clear. I do not, nor have I ever had any kind of, not even just herpes, like any STD. No,
Then why does it show up on your Facebook
I
ads, huh?
don't freaking know.
Okay, well there it is, pal. You got it. Enjoy it.
I don't. No, I don't want it. Alright, anyway, um, other than that, it's weird to think that being an influencer is a job these days. Like
Sure.
Mr. Beast, right? Or
Yeah,
or Good Mythical Morning with
absolutely.
Brett and Link. It's like
Yeah, Rhett and
this
Link. Yep,
is it's so weird. Like that's a full-time job.
absolutely. I mean, they Amy Woe. That's another one.
Oh
Remember I
yeah,
showed
Amy
you
Wong.
her?
Yeah, yeah,
Yep.
yeah.
My daughter's all up into Amy Woe. I mean,
Uh-huh.
she's a social influencer.
Yeah.
They're all over the
Um
place, man. They're
what was
all over the
that what was
place.
that guy, like the kid that's now a teenager, Ryan's
Ryan's
World?
World.
Yeah,
Hmm.
yeah, yeah.
Yep. Yep.
I know he don't want to do it, but he's doing it because like, hey, you get money.
Yeah, I guess so. I mean, it's crazy,
It's
but
weird.
a lot of that really kind of took flight over the last 10 years, if you
Yeah.
will, especially when COVID hit. I think it really got more influential because people stayed home, so they reached the social media outlets to be able to get that stuff. Binging
Hmm.
with Bobbish. I mean, come on,
Yes,
man.
right, yeah.
I mean, that's a great. I'm sorry, it's a great show.
It's good.
But see, I also watch Matt's RV reviews because I like looking at RVs. Probably never going to buy one in my lifetime. I'm hoping I can when I retire.
Yeah.
If I do, that's awesome. Don't know if I'm going with a Class A or if I'm going with a fifth wheel, but whatever. But there you go. Matt's RV reviews, very popular review site for RVs, and he sells them. He freaking sells them. That's all he does. He does a review of the entire RV, inside and out, tells you what he likes, tells you what he doesn't like, and then says, this is how much it costs, and this is how much we're going to offer it for you. He's a salesman. It's a sales pitch.
Cool.
But they do a full review of the RV, and it's so cool to look at it because you're like, wow, so this is how much $500,000 cost. Okay, yeah, I got a ballpark idea now. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So,
I mean,
yeah,
Yeah, in the
That's
same way, like I also I follow this one guy called Retail Archaeology, and
yeah,
he goes through and like looks at like failing stores and failing
right,
malls, and
right.
like it's very interesting to watch him just go through and like look at all this
Yeah,
stuff. But everybody's got influencers that they follow, right?
absolutely,
Everybody's got them.
absolutely.
Whether you love them or hate them, like, they're
Yep,
there. You
yep.
know, part of it is being an influencer is you get sponsorships or free stuff, and you got to
And
promote
then you
them,
get
and you don't
paid.
care. Yeah, you get paid, and you probably don't actually care about this stuff, but you do because again, you're getting paid.
That's right.
Um, just just like we love Raid Shadow. No, we don't. Because again, we don't have we don't have any sponsorships. This is completely sponsor free as of this moment.
Yep.
We'll get there eventually, maybe. I don't
Maybe.
know.
Yeah, yeah. I don't remember what game I was playing, but I was playing one game on my phone, and I got really into playing it, and I played it for several months, and it was a time killer, if you will, or something like that.
Mm,
And then, of course, to get other items, you have to, watch ads, if you will. So I already started watching game ads, and the new
mhm.
game ads now they allow you to play some of the game before you can install it and stuff like that. And I played it a couple times, like, what, this is pretty cool. I think I'd enjoy doing something like this. Yeah, I think
Mhm.
I'll go ahead and do this. So I download that game. Totally different. It has
Yep.
nothing to do with what was being done
Yep.
at
That
all.
happens a
At
lot.
all.
That
Oh
happens
yeah.
a lot.
Oh
Yes.
yeah. It's only every so often that they hold an event or do something, if you will, that includes that little game that you were doing before. It's like, oh, that's fun now. Not now, but the majority of the game, not at all what it
Hmm.
was. I was like, oh,
Yep.
but I'm
Yep.
still
Yep. Yep.
hooked.
Yeah, of course. I mean, there's this one game called, I think it's Evony, right?
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
EVONNY,
Yep,
and
yep,
that game it has the thing where it's like, oh, you pull these different poles, whatever, and
yep,
then like the money falls down. You have to try to collect the money without it getting burned or whatever. It's like
yep.
down these little kind of corridors. Like, oh, it looks like a fun, cool game. That's in the Ebony game, but the majority of the game is
It's
actually,
not that.
yeah, it's like a real time strategy,
Yep,
like an
sure
online
is.
thing. It's like, oh,
Yep, it's so disappointing.
I played it for a while, and eventually I
Yep.
just got out of it because I'm like, I'm tired of. Honestly, I'm one of those guys who paid money to play those things, and I didn't. Like, I don't know why. It's like I don't actually get
Oh,
anything out of it, but
oh,
I paid a bit of money. I
yeah.
don't
I,
know.
I have I have yet to purchase any online
Yeah,
item in any game that I've played thus
you're a
far.
better man for it
I
because
have yet to
it's
do
a
it. You know
waste.
what?
It's a waste of money.
Oh,
It's
that's
all it is.
exactly right. That's exactly why I don't do
Yeah,
it, because I'm looking at it. I'm going. The only thing it's going to give me is instant gratification,
right,
and you know what? I'm okay with what I've got.
right,
And
right.
but believe me, I'm tempted. I'm like, oh, it's only $3.
Yeah,
Oh, it's only $5.
adds up. Adds up, man.
$150 later.
Yep, real quick. Yep.
Yeah, yeah. It can get real bad real
Yep, it
quick.
gets real bad,
So,
and then
and
some people need
that's
an intervention. I mean,
and exactly. It's your
yeah,
100. You're not lying. You are not lying. I mean, my
yeah.
son, for a couple of years in his teenage years, he was all about Team Fortress 2, and he wanted nothing but
Mhm.
he wanted nothing but money to purchase stuff in Team Fortress 2. He's probably spent, I'd say, $1,200 worth so
Yeah.
far over the years of Team Fortress 2 stuff, and he has nothing to speak for it. Nothing.
Oh, jeez.
Nothing. It's absolutely crazy. So whatever. Again, social media. It's
Social media.
it's very influential. I mean, I realize
Yep.
it's part of the game, but he also went online and watched all the YouTube videos to figure out how to do certain things and get
Right.
certain stuff. And in order to do that, you had to spend money. So it was an
Yep.
influence.
Yep. 100%. And
Yep.
also influencers. You ever heard of this? It's TikTok content factories or content mills.
No, I've never heard of that. What is that?
So this stuff, it's weird. It's like whole entire buildings of there's two ways that I've usually seen it done. It's either it's one person that's in front of like I've seen it like just a wall of like different phones on like
Okay.
different streams and different usernames, so they can have one stream going out to all these different accounts
Weird.
and be able to collect up the currency from TikTok. Which currency in TikTok people don't know is it's these like digital emojis that you
Right.
send people, and then they like
Right.
interact with the person,
Right.
and that all equals out to money. You can cash those out later.
That's weird.
Yeah, it's
That's
a
so
weird
weird.
thing. You buy them with
Yeah.
real money, then you send the emoji,
Right.
and then that person cashes out the emoji. It's like
Nope.
it's a weird
Sorry.
thing to do.
Not paying for that shit. Sorry.
I know people do though.
Nope.
And then the other one, the other way to do it is it's whole entire buildings filled with just TikTokers. They're all just
Right.
cranking out this content
Right.
with the sole purpose of making that money and getting those emojis.
Right. Yeah. Yeah.
And
It's like a factory, a mill, or
a
something like
factory.
that.
It's
Yeah.
like they're
Mhm.
literally like lined up.
Yep.
Like you see it all the time in China. They're like lined up in like different like fake rooms, so they can have a background behind them, and they're all just doing their thing. Just being a TikToker. That
No.
lives.
No.
It's weird.
That's
It's weird.
Yeah.
It's a weird thing. It's a big thing in China for some reason.
Weird. Nope.
I mean, it's
Nope.
money, right? It's
money.
It's I don't. It's,
But I don't know if it's honest money.
it's. I mean, it's up to people are going to spend money on what they want to spend money on, right? I mean,
Yeah. Yeah.
Who are we to judge what's right and wrong?
I
don't know.
judge all the time, but
Yeah.
whether, but that's just me. I judge.
I
It's
mean,
okay.
It's funny because we were having a conversation during work stuff too. We were having a similar conversation. It's like, if it doesn't actually affect you in the end, at the end of it, like, why should we really care? If it doesn't affect you or yours,
You're 100% right.
Yeah.
But it could influence somebody else. And in some ways it kind of influences ourselves.
Yeah.
So you're going to have an opinion of it. Again, opinions are like assholes. Everybody's got one.
Right.
Okay. If my opinion on a social influence is negative and yours is positive, okay, fine. That's our opinions of things. We can go our separate ways and everything's fine. But to me, it's like, why? Yeah, I again, in my opinion, for them to be pulling out factories or mills, if you will, to me, it seems like they're trying to get your money so they can make money, and it almost feels like it's a scam. That's just my 2 cents of it. Now, I could be dead wrong. It could be very positive for other people. And don't get me wrong, there is some aspects of it where it is necessary to do some of these things for personal reasons. And if you have those reasons and you can justify them, fine. But when you make it into a habit to the point where it becomes something of a negative health, or increased risks of depression, anxiety, or bad sleeping habits, or things like that, or fear of missing out type thing, that kind of stuff, that's where the social media gets negative.
Yeah, very much so. But again, I still believe, like, until it actually affects people that you know or you.
Yeah.
It only matters so much.
Yeah.
Because again, you have a choice. Everybody has a choice.
Absolutely. Turn it off, man.
Turn it off. You don't have to be on this stuff. Speaking of turn it off, it's kind of hard to turn it off because they use connected logins for a lot of this shit these days. So you can use Facebook to log into a bunch of shit.
Right.
And that begs the whole larger question of, like, it hasn't been for a while, but our data is not our data anymore.
Probably not. No.
Yeah. I mean, it's when you log into these things using your Facebook or whatever, that's the only one I can think of because that's the one that people usually use.
Right.
You're giving access. If you read like the rights, it usually gives you access. You give them access to your information and to your circle of friends.
Yep.
So
if you want that kind of stuff to stop, folks, research it. Figure out how to get it to stop. All right, we're not the ones that can make that decision for you.
Right.
Only you can prevent forest fires.
Yeah. There's a price. Yeah, right. There's a price of that convenience, in that yes, you get to log in with one button, but then you're giving up all that extra information. It's like, maybe you should just make a dedicated login for that platform.
Absolutely.
I don't know. It's a lot more passwords to remember. Maybe use password manager if you want to go that route. But I don't know. I mean, you just got to think about it. And again, all of this that we've been talking about, there's a lot. We've talked about more negatives than positives. But again, we're just trying to get it out there. We're not saying social media is necessarily right or wrong. It's just because obviously we're using social media. We're doing that. I mean, our podcast is on social media. It is what it is. But we just gotta we're just trying to make people aware. That's all. So,
Yeah.
take that as you will. But yeah, we're really cutting it close on time. So when we come back, it'll be time for Would You Rather. We'll see y'all soon.
Yep.
Would you rather? While browsing through a bookstore in Williamsburg, I found a coffee table book filled with outrageous hypotheticals. This led to buying more Would You Rather books, and in this episode, we explore Would You Rather Extra Extremely Extreme by Justin Heimberg and David Gomberg. Would you rather, fall off a ladder, and catch your eyelid on a nail?
Ow.
Now, this is worse, maybe. I don't know.
Okay.
Or slide down a banister of razor blades.
Ow.
Hmm.
I mean, no to either.
I know,
If I had to
right?
choose, if I had to choose one most grueling one, I guess the eyelid with the eyelid with the nail. I mean, because
Yeah.
that's gonna hurt. You're gonna get your tetanus shots, and all that fun stuff. But
Yeah.
at least,
You're gonna rip out your eyelid, I think.
maybe.
Falling from a ladder and catch it on a nail.
Yeah.
I think you're
Yeah.
gonna rip it out.
I
But
don't know.
I still think I'd take that rather than sliding down a banister of razor blades, because that's like cuts all down your, like, depending on how you're sliding down. I mean, usually
That
you
sounds
slide
like
down
Final
by, like,
Destination
lying.
right there.
Yeah. Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
I mean, it's like, like, if you think about how someone usually slides down, like, you're like, like in Sister Act, right? In the movie Sister
Right.
Act 2, I
Right.
think she slides down the banister and, like, she's leaning on it. So, like,
Right.
that's your whole front side to get cut up
Oh
and
yeah.
just cut to shreds. You're
Oh
going to
yeah.
be bleeding. Yeah, no,
Yeah,
I
no.
think
Mhm.
the first one
Yeah.
might be a little
Absolutely.
bit less injury. I don't know.
Again,
great.
Final Destination, man. That
Yeah.
razor blade, banister of razor blades, that's Final Destination.
Yeah.
Sorry. Yeah. Easy no brainer one. If I can't say out of one eye, okay. I can learn to live with that, I guess.
Mm-hmm. Yep. Okay. Would you rather? Ew, that's gross. Spend a minute in one of those glass cases of swirling money, but
Wow.
have the dollar bills replaced with pieces of used toilet paper.
Oh God.
Or swim a lap in a pool of 65% urine, 35% water.
Oh my God, Jay.
Mm,
That's just terrible either
that's
way.
disgusting.
All right, if I could wear a mask and goggles, I would do the swirling vortex of poo.
Mm.
Okay, if I could wear a mask and goggles, that's the only stipulation that I would have is mask and goggles. Then immediately when I'm done being in that swirly vortex, I can go desanitize.
Yeah. I mean, it's not like saying anything like you have to try and catch the pieces of paper. No.
Exactly.
So,
Yeah, just have my hands down by my side and just let the swirling vortex of shit presume.
yeah. And then
Yep.
if it's swirling around, it's probably not that soiled, because if it was truly soiled with, like, actual pieces, like, it'll be weighed down.
Jay, I'm not trying to get to the semantics of it, my good
Hey,
man. I'm just trying to get through it.
I'm just trying to look, man. And then the second one, again, I can't swim. If I had floaties, I guess I could do that second one. But I really don't want to swim through someone.
Yeah, no, not at all.
I'd rather just do what you said with the first one and just.
I think, all right, I would swim through the urine and all that as long as I was in a full wetsuit and snorkel set, mask, and mask with the shit. I can't think of the name of it now. Snorkel set, not a snorkel set, but a diver set, a diver's gear.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah,
Sure.
I would do that. That wouldn't bother me at that point.
No, then at that point you're completely sealed off from
Yep, no
the
problem.
grossness. Yeah. Sure.
But I'm pretty sure that's not what the question's asking.
No. Well,
So
neither
I'll
is
go with option A.
having the mask and the goggles stuff, but
Yeah, well, hey,
yeah.
I'm stipulating.
Yeah. Even still, the first one, it's only a minute. It's like I'll just hang in there for
I
a minute,
guess.
get the
I
hell out,
guess.
and take a shower and just drink myself away. I mean, like, I'm
Oh
not
my
doing none
God.
of
Oh
this.
God. Can I do it if I'm? How about we drink first and then do the?
No, I'd rather want to be able to stand completely still and get as little as possible. If you're drunk, then you might be a little bit too tasty. You're like,
Okay.
yeah, look at all this. And you're in the
Oh
thing
God, no.
full of all the floating
Oh.
paper. It's like, oh
Oh.
man, it's one of those money tubes. Let me grab the money.
Oh.
No, don't. You want to have all
Oh.
your wits about you when you're in this
Okay.
thing.
I'll give you that. I'll give you that. That's fair. That's fair.
Okay. This is kind of cool. Would you rather have to work on a computer from 1980
Okay. Oof.
or use a cell phone from 1980?
I mean, you're talking. I mean, you're kind of comparing apples to oranges at that point. I mean,
Mm.
1980. I think that they had DOS, if that,
Mm-hmm.
or Linux. I believe not. It was Linux and Unix at that time,
Yeah.
as far as I recall, as far as the proper language was concerned. I don't even think they had Apple out yet. Um. So yeah, I could use that. I could do that. Absolutely.
Mm.
There were some cool games back then too. Believe it or not.
Back in the DOS
Oh
days?
yeah.
Yeah, sure.
Oh yeah. Oh, absolutely.
I mean, just wasn't the concept for what war games with what's his name?
Matthew Broderick.
Matthew Broderick. Wasn't that on DOS? Or am I wrong? Some
No, no, that was
what
before
did he
DOS. That
use?
was, I think he was using Unix. I think he was
Unix.
using a
Okay.
Unix system.
Yeah,
Yeah,
that's right.
yeah. Mhm.
Would you like to play a game?
Yep.
Yeah, sure.
It was, shall we play a game?
Oh yeah, okay. Sure.
Sorry.
Hey, no, all right, that's all right, man. Whatever. I
One of
don't
my
know.
favorites, man.
I
Loved
didn't.
it.
I only watched it once, but it's
Oh
very good.
man. I've
It's
seen it
very good.
multiple times.
Yeah,
Multiple times. It's
yeah,
a cult classic.
yes.
Hmm.
Uh, I'm gonna. I'm gonna go with the cell phone.
Okay.
Just gonna
Just
make
because it's
one.
something you're more familiar with.
No, because I'm gonna make one phone call and say I used it, and then be done. That's it. Like, hey, I don't have to keep using it. Just says use it. It's
Yep.
okay.
Yep.
One phone call. Okay, you can't hear me? Great. Can you hang up?
Now imagine if you tried to make a phone call using that kind of phone in this modern time.
Yeah, I mean, it would not. It would straight up would not work because you can't get it to work with like modern, like there's the whole reason why
Yeah.
older phones that are even from like modern days, like the earlier like Android phones, whatever, they don't
Yep.
work now
Nope.
because it's just the technology has gotten so advanced that the
Yep.
bands aren't the same.
That's
So
right.
we're going back to like old phones. I mean,
Yeah.
it's not that long ago that also AOL finally stopped
Hmm.
doing dial up.
Yep.
So I mean, technology's gotten so far advanced, it just wouldn't work.
No, you're right.
It'd
But it'd be
make fun
interesting.
noises. Yeah,
It'd be interesting. That's
yeah,
all I'm
sure.
saying. It'd be
Yeah,
interesting.
very very interesting.
Yes, sir.
Okay. Um, hmm. Would you rather chisel off your nose or chisel off your kneecaps?
Oof. I'll chisel off my nose.
Yeah. That way it's one
Yeah.
and done.
Yeah, exactly.
The kneecaps you got
Exactly.
two. It's like I
Exactly.
don't want to do it twice.
Exactly. Exactly, man. You
Yeah.
know, that way I can look like Walter Goggins in Fallout.
Alter Goggins. Okay. Yeah, sure. Oh.
Isn't that
Okay.
his name? Yeah, that was his name. Yeah, that's his
Yeah. Yeah. I just forgot his actual. Yeah. Okay.
name. As soon as I mentioned it, you were like, "Oh yeah, that guy."
Yeah. Yeah. Walter Goggins. Walter Matthau. That's not it.
No,
No.
no, wrong Walter. Walter.
Oh, Walter. 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 Welcome to Walmart. Get your shit and get out.
That's right.
That's it.
That's right.
All right.
One of
Would
my
you?
favorite little characters.
He's great. I mean, Jeff Dunham, all his stuff. I tell you, I saw him live once.
So did I.
Yeah, that's right. You
Yeah.
did too.
Yep,
Mhm.
yep, yep. It was awesome. He was
Mhm.
so good. He
Very
was
funny.
so good live. Absolutely,
Mhm.
very funny. I absolutely enjoyed it. It was so much fun. I
Mhm.
can't wait to go see him again. I really can't.
Yep. Yep.
Yeah, he was inexpensive. Some of the other ones, I'm not naming any names, but there was one
Hmm.
that's very, very famous. I'd say just as famous in my opinion, and his price was 3 times as much as Jeff Dunham's
Ugh.
Yeah.
Yikes.
Yeah. for one ticket.
Oh boy.
Yeah.
You remember Terry Fader who won yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, he's all right. I mean,
Yeah,
it's
he
cool
was
they can
good.
do those musical, impressions.
Mhm.
That's pretty neat.
Yep.
Um,
I think he's got a Vegas gig.
he does. He has a
Hmm.
Vegas show. I saw
Hmm.
his DVD once at a thrift store. I was like,
Yeah.
maybe I should buy it. I was like, no, I'm never gonna watch this. I'm never gonna watch this.
Aw, I've seen him online. He's good.
Yeah,
He's good.
he's all right. He
He's
got
got some
some
good moments.
interesting comedy bits in
Yep.
there. I don't
He
know.
sure does.
He's kind of he's still a little clean,
Yeah.
to
Yeah.
be honest,
Yeah.
which is a bit of a letdown. But I mean, most people I'm sure are there for the musical impressions.
Appreciate him for what he can do, his
Yeah,
impersonations,
yeah.
if you will.
He
Yeah.
was at the what is it, the morning service for Michael Jackson.
I did not.
Yeah, and he did the impression of Michael Jackson at the thing. I was like,
That
that's
sounds
a little
morbid.
strange.
That
It's a little
sounds
strange.
morbid. Yeah.
I mean, because it's a it's a memorial service where they're trying to lift people's spirits, and
Right.
kind
Right.
of like how when in a weird way when Jim Henson died and then all the Muppets characters showed up. It's like,
That's
oh,
totally different, dude.
I mean,
That's completely no.
it's a
No.
tribute to the person.
Uh-huh. Yeah, exactly. But Jim Henson was the Muppets.
Yeah.
So and Michael Jackson was made into a Muppet. You know what I'm
He
saying?
sure was.
Okay.
He sure was.
I'm just saying.
Sure was.
There's two totally different things.
I don't know.
can understand with
Somebody
Jim Henson.
somebody approved it. Is all I'm saying. Somebody said, "Yeah, sure,
Whew.
go ahead and do your impression at his funeral."
Yeah, somebody
Or
had
at
to
his
okay that
memorial.
bitch. I know,
I
right?
don't know.
It's
Very strange.
I'm telling you, it's morbid.
Yeah,
Henson's fine. I get it. I would have been bawling had I seen that. I'd
Yeah.
been bawling had I
it's
seen
on
that.
YouTube.
I'm sure it is. I'm
Yeah,
not gonna watch it. I
it'll
don't wanna
make you
sit there and
depressed as
bawl.
hell. Yeah,
Mhm.
it'll make you
Exactly.
so depressed.
I'm good, man. I'm good.
Oh, speaking of the Muppets too, they just did a reveal of the Rock and Roller Coaster ride at Walt
Yes,
Disney World.
and
Yeah,
they're doing Muppets.
they're doing the Muppets re-theme
Uh-huh.
of it. Yeah,
Yep, they're doing a
with the
Muppets tribute.
what's with that band? What's it called?
The
Ro-
electric, I
Electric
was gonna say
Mayhem.
the
Electric
electric
Mayhem.
mayhem. Thank you.
Yeah.
I was going to say Electric Light Orchestra, and I'm like, no, that's not.
No,
the
no, that's
same
not
one.
it. That's not it. I was gonna say Rocket Fire Explosion. I'm like, that's not it either.
No. I knew it was electric.
Yeah.
I knew it was electric something.
It's electric,
Electric
boogie
Mayhem.
woogie woogie. Yes.
Yeah, that's right. And you can show it.
And then I saw the video too, like when they were announcing it at some sort of convention thing. I'm not sure.
Aw, E3 or D3.
D23 or something.
Yeah, D23 or something like
Yeah.
that. I don't know.
Yeah, the Muppets came out and they were doing their whole bit, and it was interesting to see it because I mean I'm sure on the what they were recording for the actual thing, it's just the traditional version of them with their hands up, and you can see just the Muppets talking to the people like
Right.
the way
Right.
it's supposed to be, the correct proportions and whatever.
Right.
But then this person recorded from the audience, you could see these guys like in all black and just like on these little chairs, like these little like crawler chairs, and they're just awkwardly shuffling about.
Really?
It's interesting to look at. Yeah,
That's kind of
Yeah.
weird.
I mean that's how they get around, I guess.
I
yeah.
guess so.
It was Kermit, Fozzie, so it's Scooter, right? And
Okay.
then the Electric Mayhem came out.
Nice.
4 out of 6 or 4 out of 5.
Yeah.
It's like
yeah.
four people showed up, but yeah, it was good.
All right.
Anyway, let's move on from that.
All right.
Would you rather dress like an 80-year-old or walk like one?
Dress.
Dress. I mean,
And
some of those
hands
80-year-olds
down,
got
dress.
some of those 80-year-olds got some real drip, man. Like they
Hey,
walk
they got some
around.
spunk.
Yeah.
Man. Yeah, man.
They got some style.
Some drip.
Yeah, they got some drip, done. They got some drip, man. Oh,
Oh God, that's
out there
crazy.
dripping. Yeah. Anyway,
Yeah.
that's one of the kids' slang, you know.
Yep. I don't know all that slang.
I
You
don't-
know what? You know what
I
I
don't
think we
know.
should do?
Huh.
I think we should come up with a list of slang words and stuff like that from the,
Mhm.
like the current generation,
Mhm.
and like I have to guess.
That's
they
what I
are.
have in one of our topic things. I do
Okay.
have that out there.
Yep.
I just got to
Yeah.
research it. I'm sure
Okay.
I'll find it. I'll get it together.
Yeah,
But,
because
yeah.
I can't do it. Otherwise, I'll know
Drip.
what it is.
Come on, man. You ain't got that drip. Come on, man.
Uh,
That's the only one that comes to mind. I'm sure there's
Yeah.
other ones.
Yep.
Okay.
Yep. No cap.
No cap. No cap. Uh, would you rather be 25 for your whole life or just simply not? That's all it says. Would you rather be 25 for your whole life or not?
25 for my whole life. Uh, if I
Hmm.
could keep my wisdom, then sure, yeah, I'll stay 25 my whole life. I don't have a problem with that.
If I stay 25 my whole life, does everybody else stay around like the same ages that they are too? I mean, like, that's the only thing. It's like, if everybody else starts getting older, it's like, that's a bit of a no. I mean, I'd probably just want to have a regular life. Like, just let
So you
life take its
you want to
course.
you want to well, I mean, it will take its course. You'll eventually just die. You'll just stay 25. You know, you'll be at the age of 25
I don't
forever.
know.
But well, not forever, but I would assume that you stay at the age of 25. You just don't age, but you will die
Mm.
at some point. So you will age, you
I'm
just won't
thinking that you're just
grow
like
old.
forever, just like you're just forever 25 and you'll never die. You'll just be eternal.
No, I think you'll have to. I think your body will give out at some point.
Mm.
I would guess, but it's just that it just goes like it's you're here 1 minute, gone the next.
Mm.
That's it.
How old was he? He was only 25. Oh.
For the last 78 years, he was only
Yeah.
25.
Yeah.
What?
Yeah. I think that there's a lot of value in aging, physically, and even though there's a lot of problems that comes with that, it's like,
Sure, sure. I know what you're
life
saying.
needs to let it. Yeah, let life take its course.
Life needs to take its course. Yes,
Yeah.
you need to live, you need to learn, you need to laugh, you need to
Mhm.
love, and then you need to move on to whatever
That's right.
else is out there,
That's
whether
right.
it is beyond or
Experience life.
yep,
Find out what
yep.
it's about. Don't keep
That's
yourself
right.
pigeonholed. Don't become a quote unquote bubble boy.
That's right.
Do things. Find
That's right.
out.
That's right.
Yeah,
That's why we're doing this.
that's right.
You know,
That's
it's
correct.
available on all social media
That's
platforms,
right.
everybody.
That's right. Find it everywhere. Find it on YouTube. All that good shit everywhere,
Yeah,
man.
YouTube, Apple, Facebook,
Mhm.
Podbean,
Spotify.
Spotify. I check it out through Spotify.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah,
Spotify and then Amazon and
yeah.
all these things. Anyway, uh,
I'm
would
not going to
you?
age. I'm not going to age.
You're just not going to age.
Yeah, you're going to age. I'm
Yeah,
not going to
I'm gonna
age.
age.
That's
I'm gonna
fine.
go with it.
That's fine.
Um, would you rather rust or grow mold as you age? Ew.
The hell, man! I'm
Yeah.
gonna get a nice patina.
Yeah. I probably want to rust, honestly.
I'm thinking, yeah, I'm thinking the rust, man. I would
Yeah.
hate to get mold. I mean, don't get me wrong. I guess with mold you can wash it off. With
I
rust,
mean, rust is
ah,
dangerous too, because like if you look at like any place that has, kind of around here too, like when they put the salt on the roads and you
yeah,
start
yeah.
driving around, you don't get that shit washed up, you
That's
rust
right.
real quick,
That's right.
and then
That's
that
why.
rust is dangerous, structural
But see,
rust.
that's why I use Rusties.
Oh, there you go, Rusties.
Ka-chow.
Ka-chow. Ah, boy,
Yeah,
lightning.
I'm gonna go with rust. I know that's higher, more maintenance or whatever. I think,
Yeah,
in my opinion, than mold. But
the
yeah,
mold is just like ew.
mold is disgusting. I'm
Yeah,
sorry, but so
yeah,
is rust. Rust is pretty disgusting too, because
yeah.
eventually, when you start rusting, you get holes and
Yes,
you start falling apart.
that's right.
So, I mean, with mold, you start to get brittle and mossy and yeah.
Yeah. At that point, you're just talking like an STD. At that point, certain ones are like, yeah, this is mold.
Okay, all right, that's fine.
Yeah, sure. Um. Oh
Rust.
gosh. Okay. This one's a little stupid, but all right.
Okay.
Would you rather be stuck on a stalled bus with forlorn accountants
Okay.
or with nosy pirates? Nosy pirates.
Um,
Uh, the forlorn accountants,
um,
because I'm just gonna keep to myself. Nosy pirates are just gonna get your shit.
I think I'm going to be with a forlorn accountants. Yeah, yeah,
Yeah, I mean,
uh,
just I don't know. What is
yeah.
that? It remind me what forlorn means again. I'm not sure what that means.
What? What do you mean you don't know what it
I
means, Jay?
don't. I really. I'm trying. I've heard that word. I just don't.
It's
What does it
forlorn
mean?
is like sad or lonely.
Oh.
So hang on. So the correct definition. Oh, I was right. Hey, there you go.
Huh.
It's an adjective. It's pitifully sad and abandoned or lonely.
Well, why are they
The
lonely? They're on a bus with other accountants.
I
Can't they
know,
just be
right?
lonely together?
Lonely accountants. Okay, yeah, I'll be on there with lonely accountants. You
Yeah,
know,
sure. I'm like, whatever. Be lonely. I don't.
yeah,
Whatever. Sorry.
or
I feel
sad
bad for you.
accountants. They're just
Yeah.
sadly
Be
accountants, or
sad. Yeah.
yep,
Whatever.
hopeless. And there's another way of an aim or endeavor unlikely to succeed or be fulfilled. Hopeless.
Mm.
So they're hopeless accountants,
Sure. Okay.
or unsad, or unhappy, or sad, or miserable. Yeah, it's
Unfulfilled.
unfulfilled.
Mm.
Yes, yes.
Well.
Despondent.
Okay.
Damn, that's a strong word
That's
there.
a word. That's a word. Words. Words. Okay.
I use word. I used the word
How
today.
about that? Words.
It was
Words.
forlorn.
Yes. Forlorn. Hey, that's your word of the day. Okay.
Uh-huh.
That's a
Yeah.
new segment we're starting. No, we're not. We're not starting a new segment called Word of the Day. That's not what we're trying to do. Okay. Um, in order to defeat hostile enemies, would you rather MacGyver things into weapons from a 99-cent store or, um, if it wasn't defunct, a Bath and Body Works? Actually, no, that's bad. I'm thinking Bed Bath Beyond. Bath and Body Works is still around. Shit.
Yeah, Bath and Body Works is still around.
Yeah.
Wow. I mean, there's so much you could do at Bath and Body Works, but there's also so much you could do at the 99-cent store. I mean,
99-cent store has like actual weapons.
yeah, they could pretty much do have actual weapons. I mean, you could
Bath and
make
Body
something pretty
Works,
dangerous.
yeah, Bath and Body Works. You could throw candles at people. I mean, they're in glass jars,
No,
right?
come on, man. You could you can probably make some sort of explosive out of that material there, I'm sure. Because
They
again,
make.
I see. All
Uh,
right, so I'm also thinking a little more outside the box. I'm also thinking, hey, the 99-cent store has coolers. I can use some of those coolers and the
uh,
air intakes and stuff like that to tear the bitches apart and somehow turn that into a weapon as well. You know what I'm
okay.
saying?
Yeah, sure.
But yeah, I'm thinking the 99-cent store and just use everything possible. And
Hmm.
I'm pretty darn sure you could make some weird chemical explosive or something to that effect in the 99-cent store.
I'm just thinking again, straight up, like they have weapons in the 99-cent store. I'm like,
Yes, they have a
you
cheap
know,
knife.
yeah, cheap knives, but hey, you
Oh
can do
my
some damage
gosh.
with any blade, man.
Yes,
Doesn't
I
matter.
understand. Yep,
Yeah.
I can attach that to the broom handle of something and use
Mm-hmm.
that as a swinging weapon.
Mm-hmm.
Sure, I got it. I got it.
That's right.
Simplified. I get it. I understand what you're saying.
You can
You
stick it.
get the
Yeah.
yarn or the string, and then tie that up to the top there, and just cross exit or whatever it is, so it stays in place, and then
No, I was thinking you just take the little paddle ball thing, and then instead of the paddle, you just put the knife on the end and just start hitting it towards somebody. Like, yeah,
okay,
yeah.
okay, that's fair. That's fair. All right, that'll work.
Sure. I don't know. Okay. Well. Yeah, 99-cent store.
99-cent
So
store.
in that same vein, to MacGyver things,
Okay.
um, a farmer's market or a Hallmark shop.
Oh, to MacGyver, a farmer's
MacGyver.
market,
Yeah.
or farmer's market,
We're
farmer's market, through and through, man.
trying to
Yeah,
think of what else they have in a farmer's market other than just produce. What they got?
they got scales, they got tables and stuff like that. I
Yeah, I
could
guess so.
hopefully get a tape, get a leg off with a nail still intact in it or something.
Hmm. Well, that's why I'm going towards like Hallmark shop because you can get they got chemicals in there too. I mean,
Like what?
they got stuff every now and they sell like I don't know some sort of like perfumes and kind of shit like something that's
Okay,
probably
all
can
right,
catch fire. I don't know.
all right, I
And
gotcha.
they got candle stuff too. And they got like lighters. You can certainly fashion something that's like flammable and I don't know, a homemade
Yeah, all right.
flamethrower of some sort. Why not?
Yeah, good luck with that, Charlie.
Hey man,
I'm a stick to the good old wooden stick.
okay. And then finally, same. These are all in the same page. So, MacGyvering things from a Lens Crafters or a Burger King. I think Burger King.
Wow, yeah, yeah. I would
Yeah,
say Burger King as well, but then
yeah,
again, LensCrafters is really interesting as well.
yeah.
I mean, there's all sorts of crazy stuff there, but nah, I agree with you, Burger King, all the way.
Yep, Burger King. Have it your way at BK. Yeah. Okay. Um. Hmm. Would you rather name your child? Oh boy. Adolf.
Adolf.
Or,
Okay,
yeah,
no.
or Fartsy.
It's going to be fartsy.
I guess Fartsy. I'm not naming it after. I mean, it could be any Adolf. Could be Adolf Julius. You know, that famous singer from I don't know.
No, fartsy. Yeah, you got to understand. I'm sorry. You got to understand. Fartsy. My child's name is Fartsy. I'm sorry. That's just the way it is. Sorry.
It'd be a hell of a thing, though, an Adolf Jewish person.
I'm sure there actually was or has been or
That's
even
horrible. Why would
I'm
somebody?
sure there was. Oh, I'm sure there was.
Oh,
Probably beforehand.
oh
Probably
God.
beforehand. I'm pretty sure that would be a common name or something to that effect. I
Sure.
wouldn't be surprised.
I guess.
Yeah, but no,
Okay.
it's going to be fartsy. I'm sorry.
Okay.
Just got to protect my heritage.
Fair enough. All right. Same thing. So, would you name your child Romulex? Hmm. Or yeah, Romulex or Nips?
Nips.
I like Romulex.
I like Romulus. That sounds
That's a nice
pretty good.
name. Yeah.
I think it's a very, very
Nips is weird. It's like what? Like
Nips.
I mean, it works for Nipsey Russell, I guess.
Right?
I mean, but like I don't know. You name Nips, like they're gonna be like, "What's wrong with you?"
I mean,
Did you
that's a
have weird?
nickname right
Did
there.
did you have
know?
weird nipples when you were a kid?
Yeah, I don't
when you were
know.
born. I don't know. That's weird.
I don't know.
Yeah, Romulus, sure.
Romulus.
And then one more of these.
Okay.
Rather name your child Destruction Personified, or 43.
Destruction personified
Mm-hmm.
or 43.
Yeah.
Names of a child, right?
Yeah, names of a child. Yeah.
We're talking about
We're
children.
talking about children's names. I say 43.
I mean, I was certainly hoping it was 42, but I guess I'll take 43.
43.
That other one is just, it's not a child's name. I'm sorry, but
Destruction
neither is 43.
Personified. Yeah. Destruction Personified is going to lead to problems for that kid's life to hold. Like, like
And 43 won't?
43, it's weird, but it's like it's not gonna. It's a number. It's like all right, but someone sees Destruction Personified on like a resume or something. It's like yeah, no, instant no. I'm not hiring that person.
No.
Yeah.
No. Yeah. I get it. I get it.
Yeah.
That's so nuts. That's so nuts.
Yeah, it's weird. Okay. Hmm. Would you rather be able to handwrite any font at regular speed,
Okay.
or be able to flash a sincere smile on command for photographs?
What?
Because no one has a real smile when they smile in the photograph.
Yes, they do. I do. I try to do a sincere smile when I smile.
You're a
Try
liar.
to.
You're a liar.
Jay. All right. I'm not the one that raises my eyebrows. It doesn't smile.
I do that every time.
Yes, you do. Okay. I'm sorry.
I go to. I have to prove that I'm Asian, but I'm not that Asian. Okay, that's my whole thing.
I swear, you look like you've been startled. You're like, oh, your eyebrows are just really high.
That's my default
man.
face. That's what
But
I go
you don't
with.
even smile.
No, I don't smile.
Come on, man. You got a great smile. That's all I'm saying.
Yeah,
It's not one that I would love, but
what's that? Okay, yeah, that's fair. That's fair.
Okay. There you go. Oh man, the flashy smile would be really cool. It really would. But being able to write in a font would be amazing as well. I'm gonna have to go with writing in a font.
I'm gonna write in fucking wingdings. Good luck reading my shit. Like, what does that mean? I don't know.
You just wrote it. Yep, I sure did.
Doesn't mean I know what the hell it is, but yeah.
I love it.
Yeah, just troll people. Yep. Yeah. It's like I know how to write in any language. I can translate for you. Okay, cool. What did he say? Wingdings. Like, what the fuck?
Yes, love it. Love it.
We'll get this person. All right.
Let's do this.
Cool. Okay. Oh wow. This one has actual stuff in here. Okay.
Okay.
Yeah, this is a long one. All right, we got enough time for it.
All right.
Would you rather read Pac-Man the novel? And here's an excerpt from it. Ever chomping, Pac-Man fled, his mind a blur of dots in darkness. He was operating on instinct now, navigating the labyrinthine hell with a madness to match the situation. Blink he pursued, undead and pastel, the blank look in his eyes belying his thirst for death. And then, in an instant, it all changed. Night
Wow.
was day, light was dark. For the gluttonous refugee had reached his engorged spheroid of power, and just like that, the chaser had become the chasee.
Wow. Okay. That's
Right,
that's deep.
right. Or Doom, the novel. Here's another
Oh.
excerpt. He turned, he shot, the guy died. He turned again, he shot, another guy died. He turned slightly, he shot, a guy died. He shot again, a guy died. He turned, he shot, he missed. He shot again, a guy died. He turned, he shot, a guy died. He was shot, he lost a portion of his life force. He shot, a guy died. He shot, a guy died. He moved forward, he turned, he shot, a guy died.
I love
That's all
your
it's-
infliction. I love your infliction.
All
I
right.
love it.
That's the thespian come down there.
Yeah, Dune. Dune, 100%.
Do you want to redo? You want to be more of that? It's the
Oh,
same
yeah.
shit over and over
Oh,
again.
oh man, I liked it. I liked it. That's
I
great.
like Pac-Man the novel. 'Cause I'm like, okay, because I love Pac-Man. That's one of my favorite characters. So
Oh, I
gotta
like
go
this.
with
I
that.
like Dune. I've watched the movies, old and
Yeah,
new.
sure.
I've started watching the series a little bit. I like it. It's great.
I think.
It's
I
great.
mean, I'm sure there's got to be like a novelization of the Doom movie, right? You would think.
Yes. Oh yeah, no, there is. That's what it's all
Okay.
based off of is the novels. And these novels are like gargantuan in size. They're
Okay.
huge. Yeah, it's a lot of pages. It's
Okay.
crazy. Yeah.
Yeah.
I have yet to grab a book and start reading it. It's one of those things on my bucket list.
Mm. Okay. Would you rather have been college roommates with Gandhi, hmm, or Rube Goldberg?
Wait a minute, say that again?
Would you rather have been college roommates with Gandhi or Rube Goldberg?
Who's Rube Goldberg?
You don't remember the Rube Goldberg machine inventor? The guy who like makes all those machines like, oh yeah, if I use this ball that goes down this track, it can hit this other ball which goes into the dominoes, which hits this book
He was an
and falls
author.
over. Huh?
He's an author. But I see what he did. I see his little, yeah, I see his
Yeah.
little the hijinks things. Yeah,
Yeah.
A to B to C to D.
Hmm.
Wow.
I want to get into his mind, honestly.
Right?
Gandhi is cool too,
Yeah.
but like the Rube Goldberg guy is like,
Oof.
man, that must be. You have to think of a lot of stuff to cover those kinds of things.
Yeah, I mean it's very inquisitive. I think I'm gonna have to go with Goldberg.
Yeah, yeah.
I think I'm gonna have to go with Goldberg.
Okay.
Yeah. Yeah,
All right.
that's just me.
Fair enough. Let's see here. Oh, would you rather have the letters on your keyboard randomly change places every day, Mhm. or only be able to type with your thumbs?
We already do that anyways with our
I
cell
think they're
phones.
I think they're thinking about this in the context of like
Oh yeah, this is
pre-cell
before.
phones,
Yeah, it's pre-cell
pre-smartphones.
phone. It's all pre-cell
Yeah,
phone. Yeah, if you just had to
pre-smartphone.
type with your thumbs on the keyboard right now, that'd be horrible.
Yeah,
But I mean, at least you could know where the keys are, and eventually you'd get used to typing with just
Yeah.
your thumbs. Whereas
Yeah.
having to know where the keys are, or where the keys get rearranged all day, every day.
yeah. Fun fact. Did you know that for the keyboards, right? Like the old typewriters, they used to all just be in alphabetical order, but because people got so adept at using those with the alphabetical order, it was jamming up like the old typewriter technology. So what they did was create the QWERTY keyboard and put the numbers, the letters, in all in weird spots, so it could slow it down according to the technology they had at the time. And they
Yeah,
kept it that
yeah.
way. Yeah.
Wow.
You ever seen that
Yeah.
other kind of keyboard, a Dvorak?
Dvorak keyboard? No.
Yeah, Dvorak, whatever it's called. Look it up.
Really? All right,
Yeah,
I'm
it's
checking it
just a
out, man.
Dvorak.
Dvorak keyboard.
Keyboard
Oh,
layout.
there's- All right, Dvorak keyboard is got Latin alphabet. Oh, yeah, no,
Mhm.
we use that.
Who does? You do?
The modern Dvorak layout US. I'm looking at it right now.
PYFFGC You see my screen, right?
Oh, okay. Yeah, I see
Do
it
I
now.
see all
Yeah,
this
yeah,
shit?
yeah. I see it. Yeah, it's a little different.
It's
It's a little
weird.
different, but I mean, it's still the same. I mean, it's just
It's I guess it's the same. It's just moved around.
yeah. Dvorak has failed to replace QWERTY, and the most
Yeah.
common keyboard layout, with the most pointed two reasons being that QWERTY was popularized 60 years ago, 6 years prior to Dvorak's creation, and Dvorak's advantages are debated and relatively small. However, most major modern operating systems allow our user to switch to a Dvorak layout.
Yeah.
Layout can be chosen for use with any hardware keyboard, regardless of any characters printed on the keycaps.
Right.
Huh.
Which would be
Claim it requires
odd.
less finger motion and as a result reduces errors, increases typing speed, reduces repetitive strain injuries, or is simply more comfortable than QWERTY.
See, I guess that makes sense if you use it. I'd never been one to once try
I've
it. It looks
never
weird.
I've never thought about that. I
Yeah.
guess we'll have to learn it.
Yeah.
I'm
I
not gonna learn
mean,
it.
it seems like a big switch. It's like I mean, it's because like being used to like but when you learn to type, you got all your fingers on the home row, right? And it's like,
Yeah,
all right,
yeah.
here's how you type, and then to
Right.
switch it over to the Dvorak stuff, it's like that's
Well,
gonna
it's
fuck
going to
you
be the
up.
same thing. It's going to be the same thing.
Yeah, but it's learning again. It's like I
Many
don't
common
know.
letter combinations required awkward finger motions, according to. So Dvorak was designed, I believe, would significantly increase typing speeds with respect to QWERTY layout by alleviating some of its perceived shortcomings, such as many common letter combinations require awkward finger motions. Some common letter combinations are typed with the same finger. Example: ed and de. Many common letter combinations require a finger to jump over the home row. Many common letter combinations are typed with one hand while the other sits idle, such as was or were, which is true. Most typing is done with the left hand, for which most people is not the dominant hand. About 60% of typing is done with the lower row, 52% is on the top, and 32% is on the home row.
Yeah, that's fair.
So that's according to their information off of the lovely world of Wikipedia.
It does make sense because when you look at a regular QWERTY keyboard, like yeah, you use your most common keys, and like you're getting all the wear on just those keys. Whereas if you like move stuff around, then like I guess it helps out the wear in a way.
I guess I don't know.
I don't know.
The only way to learn it to do it is to learn it and try
Nope.
it and see if it gets better.
I'm okay. No, I'm all right.
Okay.
So yeah, I'm gonna say the same thing though. For as far as the question goes, sure. Yeah, type with just thumbs because in the context pre smartphone,
Right.
type with just thumbs, yeah, it'd be annoying and it'd be like kind of hunt and peck at that
To
point.
have your
But
keys change every single day, you
every
would never
day.
get anything accomplished.
Yeah, I mean just for today, but you have to learn it all again. And, you'd have to find everything. Yeah,
Exactly.
you'd be way less efficient.
Yeah, you'd be hunting and pecking every day.
And at that point, then I just use the text to speech.
Yep. Talk to text.
Yeah, talk to text. Like, all right, you break out the old. Oh man, there was a version that used to be out there. I used for a while. Was it Dragons something called? I don't know. Naturally speaking or something like that. I don't know.
Okay. I don't know.
It was a weird like proprietary thing that was out there, and it was like kind of popular for a while until Windows made their own.
Right.
It was like a third party thing. It was good.
Right.
Anyway, let's go wrap it up for Would You Rather.
Yes.
When we come back, it'll be This You Call News. And now it's time for This You Call News. And with our article for This You Call News is Mitch Olympian Lotkeys. Mitch.
Thank you, Jay. This one comes from Anime Nook or Anime Knox, I believe it is, back in March 19th. It says Netflix director arrested for $11 million fraud, spent $2.4 million on 5 Rolls Royces and 1 Ferrari. Carl Rinch faces up to 20 years in prison after allegedly misusing funds allocated for a sci-fi series to finance luxury purchases and high-risk investments. Hollywood director Carl Rinch was arrested on Monday. Was arrested on March 19, 2025 in West Hollywood on charges of wire fraud and money laundering after allegedly misusing $11 million from Netflix intended for a sci-fi series. Rinch, best known for directing 47 Ronin, great movie, starring Keanu Reeves, was charged with defrauding Netflix out of funds allocated for a sci-fi series, White Horse. The 47-year-old director faces up to 20 years in prison if convicted of the wire fraud charge, with additional potential time for money laundering and other related charges. According to the documents, Rinch received $44 million from Netflix to produce his sci-fi series White Horse in 2018. In late 2019, he requested an additional $11 million, which Netflix agreed to provide contingent on the completion of the series. Instead of using these funds for production purposes, prosecutors allege that Rinch transferred the money to personal accounts, engaged in high-risk financial trading, including cryptocurrency and stock options, lost over half the funds within 2 months of receiving them, spent $2.4 million on five Rolls Royces and one Ferrari, spent $3.7 million on furniture and antiques, spent $652 million on watches and clothing, spent $652,000, excuse me. I got ahead of myself. I spent $638,000 on 2 luxury mattresses, and spent $295,000 on luxury bedding and linens. The investigation revealed that despite completing 6 short episodes, the director never delivered the full series to Netflix as contracted. The streaming giant ultimately lost millions on the project that never came to fruition. This case has sparked renewed discussions about financial oversight in big budget entertainment productions and the potential for fraud when massive sums are allocated to creative projects. Industry analysts suggest this may lead to tighter financial controls and more rigorous auditing of production budgets in the future. He posted a $100,000 bail following his arrest and remains free while awaiting trial. His legal team has yet to issue a formal response to the charges. So, in a follow-up to that one, sir, I found an article that was posted just about 10 days ago or so, and it basically says that he is complete broke and can't afford to go to the trial. I mean, wow. Seriously. I mean, I'm just paraphrasing for this second article here, but basically what it states is that. So let's see here. He posted, in fact, though on out $100,000 bone, posted quickly after the Department of Justice came down with the no-income filmmaker behind the never completed and hugely over budget Android drama series White Horse / Conquest is totally skint. The 47-year-old Rinch is so broke, say his public defender lawyers, that he can't afford to get himself from L.A. to the Big Apple for pre-trial court appearance next week, which was posted on the 12th. So the interesting point on here, it says, and the federal judge is okay with that. Ordered that the United States Marshal Service arrange for Mr. Rinch's means of non-custodial transportation from Los Angeles, California to New York, or furnish the fare for such transportation for Mr. Rinch's court appearance scheduled for August 19th, 2025 at 4 p.m., wrote District Judge Jed Rakoff on Monday after receiving a request from the director's publicly provided attorney. It is hereby ordered that it should be arranged for Mr. Rinch to arrive in New York by the evening of August 18th, 2025, and it is hereby further ordered that the aforesaid expenses shall be paid for by the United States Marshal Service.
Oh.
Yep. So he's broke. He can't afford to go to court, So yeah.
So he's broke. So what? I'm just trying to picture. What's the whole outcome that we're trying to get from this? Is going to jail or what is?
Oh yeah, he's supposed to be going to jail, but he hasn't gone to trial yet. He's supposed to go to trial. Okay. He was supposed to go to trial last week, and I haven't seen anything. I didn't see anything online for this, as far as what took place at the trial, as of right now. However, in order for him to get there, he's saying he's broke. He lives in LA. He can't afford to fly there. He's completely broke. Well, they've decided, the judge says, no problem. The United States Marshal Service will pay to have you brought here.
Huh.
Isn't that
So
crazy?
yeah, it's weird. So White Horse, White Horse. That is, I'm trying to look it up. Is that something that? So it exists? Is that a show that's on? That's
It's
on.
supposed to be a show, but from what I could tell, the series White Horse, they only produced six episodes.
I'm trying to see if it's
And
on
yeah,
the
it says despite completing 6 short episodes, he never delivered the full series to Netflix as contracted.
White
So
Horse.
they probably did not produce it. It's
I'm about to
probably
say.
not been produced. But
Okay.
from what I've read, White Horse, there should have been something on there for um, Amazon. I think it was. Was it Amazon? No. He was given the seal of approval by Reeves. Wrench was given 61 billion by now to defy Jeffs when she deftly snagged White Horse, later named Conquest, out of Amazon's paws in 2018. So I'm guessing that the script was already made by Amazon, and yeah,
Okay.
and it got taken away, and
Huh.
so yeah.
Okay. Okay. That's. Hmm. So he is a successful director, right? So he made 47 Ronin with
Yep.
Keanu Reeves, and
Yep.
then somehow he got this, and then just decided, "Fuck it, I'm not going to make an actual show."
I
That's
guess
confusing.
that's what happened. Yeah, I mean, he did all sorts of bad stuff, man.
The hell
Guy's a
happened?
bad man. Clearly, it went to his brain, and he decided to rob Peter to pay Paul, and thinking he could get
Yeah.
away with it. And clearly, it's not getting away with it at this
Yeah.
point. So my guess is that all that stuff is now gone,
Yeah.
and he is completely and utterly broke at this point.
Sounds like it. Yeah.
Why? I have no idea. It's amazing how stars or famous people or whatever, get all of this money and
Yeah.
then have to live this certain lifestyle because they have money, and they live beyond their means, and next thing you know, they're completely broke.
Yeah.
To me, it just makes no sense. But then again, I've never been there, so I can't understand it, I guess. And I personally don't want to say I sympathize, but I'm
Yeah.
not going to say I don't sympathize with it as well, because again, certain things can happen. But again, you make some poor financial choices in
Yeah.
life.
When
Dealing
you're
with the
instantly
wrong
given
people.
like a lot of money like that, 11
Right.
million, whatever have you, that's. I mean, look at all, you see it all the time. People win the lottery, right? People
Yeah.
that are like poor and they win the lottery and they instantly spend it, and they
Yeah.
spend it on stupid stuff. They spend it on their friends,
Yep.
which is kind of nice.
Yep.
But they spend it on stuff that they shouldn't. Instead of investing it wisely, they spend it, and then they're wondering like, oh, they're broke again. It's just. I feel like it's the same thing that happened to this guy. Maybe he had.
Yeah,
He's
I
given all
guess.
that money at once. He's like, oh well, crap! I can do anything I want with this.
Yeah.
Even though it's
Yeah.
clearly intended for a purpose, I guess the money got the better of him. That's all I'm saying.
I guess so. Yeah. Engaged in high risk financial trading, including cryptocurrency and stock options.
Yeah,
Lost over half the funds within 2 months of the receiving
the
them.
2 months.
Probably from the high risk financial trading. He
Right.
probably lost to have it. He was probably thinking, "Oh man, I could go ahead and double my money." Well, I
Yeah.
get that. I understand that. I myself am trying to look into a venture as well, where I can hopefully, get some more returns on my
Mhm.
investments. So yeah, I'm going to take a little bit more risk.
Right.
But there's a big risk that comes with taking more risk. So
I'm assuming all the stuff that he had has all been seized by now
I would think so. Yeah.
because it's
I
used
would think
with
so.
ill-gotten gains.
Right, exactly. Ill-gotten gains. That's
Yeah.
a good way of putting it. Yep.
Yeah.
Yeah. So, yeah, I don't really know. I didn't read the whole article of the second one, so
Right.
I can't honestly tell you the whole thing behind it. But it just goes into a little bit of detail. It says, currently with a peak on Expedia, there's a one-way nonstop 8:47 p.m. flight economy on August 18th, LAX to JFK on Frontier Airlines for 245 before taxes and fees.
Jeez.
That's funny.
Uh,
That's great.
Flat broke.
Yep.
A actual good director, because I haven't seen
Yeah.
47 Ronin, but then just straight up just flat broke.
Oh, you
It's
haven't
like,
seen
that's a
47
shame.
Ronin?
No,
Okay.
I mean it's got Keanu Reeves. I probably should. I don't know.
It's okay.
Yeah.
All right. I will say I thought it was a good movie. It's a little different. I will
Okay.
say it's a little different because it gets into spiritual kind of stuff or
Oh,
a different kind of species, if you will. So it kind of throws a
okay.
weird wrench into things. It's kind of weird how it happens, but I thought it was okay. I mean, again, I thought it was okay. Maybe I'm just into those cheesy Japanese samurai movies. Oops,
Yeah.
I gave it away. Oh, wait a minute, the picture shows
The
him.
picture
So,
shows it. It shows that I get the feeling. Yeah, it's like, okay.
yep.
I mean, I don't know. I'll probably check it out at some point. I mean, it got Keanu Reeves. How bad can it be, right? I mean,
Well, all right, well, you can fill me in on the next one that you do. All right.
yeah, sure.
Yep. All right. That's it for this article, my good man Jay. What do we have next?
Well, next one is not actually an article, just a couple of different posts from Facebook from GameStop.
Okay.
So GameStop, August 20th at 11:55 a.m., has posted something that says an update from PlayStation. And it says PlayStation 5 price changes in the US. Similar to many global businesses, we continue to navigate a challenging economic environment. As a result, we made the difficult decision to increase the recommended retail price for PlayStation 5 consoles in the US starting on August 21st. The updated recommended retail price for PlayStation 5 consoles in the US are as follows. PlayStation 5, $549.99. PlayStation 5 Digital Edition, $499.99. PlayStation 5 Pro, $749.99. $749.99.
Wow.
The recommended retail prices for PlayStation 5 accessories remain unchanged, and we have no other price changes to announce for additional markets. So that's not unheard of, right? I mean,
Right.
the Switch 2 did something very similar.
Well,
Right?
you know what this is a direct result of, right?
What, tariffs?
Mm-hmm. I believe. That's what I
Yeah,
believe.
that's what they say, but I mean, also,
Well,
I
it
think,
doesn't say that directly, but it says
no,
it indirectly.
they say it indirectly. But
Yep.
also, the consoles in of themselves have had a rough time, a rough go
Right.
at it for like trying to make sales. I
Yeah.
mean, the PlayStation 5, we look at like Wikipedia's reporting for best selling consoles. PlayStation 5 is number what is that? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11th place of all time best selling
Wow.
consoles. The number
Wow.
one selling console is the PlayStation 2, with the PlayStation 2 at 160.63 million units sold.
Jeez. That's
Followed by,
crazy.
yeah, right? Followed by Nintendo DS, which is 154.02 million units
Yep.
sold.
Not
And
surprised.
and Nintendo Switch, which I didn't think be up that high,
Oh, absolutely.
153.10. I would have thought it would have been the Wii, but the Wii is 101.63 million.
Still
Because
very,
the
very
Wii
high.
connected a lot of people to gaming. Like everybody had a freaking Wii. I feel like everyone was picking up the Wii remote controller and just having a good time playing bowling and the Wii Sports stuff.
So did you notice something interesting here?
Huh.
So one, two, three, four, five of those consoles, half of the consoles in the top 10
Mhm.
are all Sony.
Yeah.
Ranked second, one, two, three, four is Nintendo. And then you got
Mhm.
Xbox 360 just getting in at ninth
Yep. At a
or eighth.
little
Eighth,
bit
I think
more
it
than
is.
84 million units. Um, But even still, with the PlayStation 5 being at 80.3 million units, that's currently
Wow.
the most of any current out there, like current gen. I don't count
Right. Right.
The Switch or the PlayStation 4 because that's kind of last gen now. PlayStation
Sure.
5 is the
Sure.
current leader for current gen stuff, which I thought was strange because I mean you have to remember PlayStation 5 when it came out, that was when people were really having a really tough time getting computer chips. And that
Yeah.
really
Yeah.
slowed down the sales.
Yeah.
I thought it did, but apparently it recovered itself because now it's the most
Uh-huh.
sold. And
Yep.
then following that is the Xbox Series X or S, which has only 28.3 million units,
Yeah,
which
man.
is
Very controversial.
strange.
No,
Yeah.
it's not. No, it's not.
How?
Because they really didn't do it a lot. They didn't change the system all that much. It was
You know,
just another box, man. It
it's
was just
another
a
box,
slightly
but
more
you could,
advanced box. That's all it is.
yeah. But I mean, at the same time, it's like, it's one of the big three. You would have thought it would have
You would have
sold more
thought
than
it's
that.
not. Well, either these numbers are wrong,
Yeah.
or it's just it's just the way it is, man. I mean,
Yeah.
it's coming off
These
of
numbers
what
could be,
Wikipedia.
it's from Wikipedia.
Hmm.
It could be wrong. And then Nintendo Switch 2, like it's still very new.
Yep. Yep.
5.82 million units.
Wow.
So
Wow.
yeah, the PlayStation 5, for all accounts, I mean, that's doing very well.
Yeah,
More
yeah.
better than I thought. But basically, the way we're following up with this because GameStop they put this out there, and everybody in the comments is saying stuff like, I can't afford groceries, let alone entertainment now,
Right,
LOL, and like all sorts of stuff like that. So, what did GameStop say later? August 20th, 9:13 p.m., same day. They said
right.
GameStop has your back. PlayStation increased the suggested retail price of the PS5 by $50 as of August 21st, 2025. We understand that this may come as an unexpected change. Prices going up is frustrating and surprising. That's why we've come up with a solution. Trade in any PS4, Xbox One, Xbox Series, or Switch, and we'll add an extra $50 trade-in credit, in-trade credit toward your new PS5. Your old console isn't just collecting dust. It's helping you step into the next generation of gaming without the sticker shock. We've been helping gamers upgrade, trade, and save for decades, and this is just another way we're keeping you in the game. Because when it
What
comes
the
to the next
heck?
generation, we want to make sure you don't get left behind. So
Oh my God. Are
it's
you
50
serious?
bucks. 50 bucks. That's it. 50 bucks.
And how much did it increase by?
It said it increased by $50. I mean, I guess they're talking about just the base model, which is five point
Did it
nine nine
increase? Okay.
nine.
Yep. So they're willing to take that
They're going to
$50
take
hit.
that $50 if you give them your allegedly old console. Like these
Oh
aren't
my
some of these aren't
God.
old. I mean, I guess
Yeah.
they're old by today's student. The Xbox Series, that's a
So
new one.
so basically what they're saying is that whatever you want to trade your old if you want to trade in your old console, we'll give you an additional $50, which probably also means that they're going to downplay the cost or the value of your PSP4 or Xbox XS series or whatever it is to compensate for that daggone thing.
Yeah, but it's like
Not
I mean I know people do this for a fact. Like, people will trade in their old consoles to get new stuff, but that's not me. I'm a collector. I keep all my old shit. So what's the option for me? I'm just going to pay the extra $50. I'm
Yeah.
not going to get a PS5. Just not going to do it. I'm not interested in it.
Yep. But here's the
Um,
thing, and so even somebody posted all this as well.
yeah,
The PS5 is 5 years old.
5 years old. 5 years old. It was funny when they had the 1 year anniversary and it said, welcome to the first anniversary. And I remember on the Sony's like Facebook page said, welcome to the 1 year anniversary of PS5, and everybody's like, who has one?
Yeah. Yeah.
Because again, we were still facing chip shortages. It's
Right.
like, how is it a year old? I guess it is technically. You released it,
Yeah.
but no one can find them in the stores at that point.
Exactly.
So
Exactly.
yeah, it's just funny all the comments. Like this one guy said, GameStop really said, "Give us your childhood memories. We'll cover shipping."
Yep. Yep.
And GameStop has your back is wild. Which is very true. GameStop is not the place you want to go. I mean,
Nope.
it's there's a love hate relationship with GameStop by all gamers.
Yes, it is.
And that they have choices. They have variety of stuff as far as like mostly the new games or new consoles are concerned. They don't have retro games. Some of them tried to do it. There was the GameStop retro they tried for a little bit where
Yep.
they
Yep.
converted stores over to have more retro stuff, but that
Yep.
didn't really. That kind of fizzled out. I don't think they do it anymore.
Yeah, I don't
There
think
was
so
supposed
either.
to be some around this area, and then they got taken off the list because there wasn't enough, allegedly not enough demand, which I call bullshit. Because the
Yep.
fact that you have Video Game Heaven that's been doing spectacularly well in this area, and then also you have like other local independent retailers that are doing fantastic as far as used video games are concerned.
That's true. That's very true. But
Yeah.
it's also probably also difficult for them to stay in business at the same time, Jay. I mean, they might be doing fantastically well. They've been there for, I mean, the video game heaven's been around for
Mhm.
ages.
Mhm.
But they deal in used systems. That's all they do. That's what they do.
Yeah, that's what they do. And um, it's a business. That's
Yeah.
all it is. It's just a
Yeah.
business.
Yeah.
And it's a sad business. I don't know.
Well, it's starting to dwindle a little bit, but
It's dwindling.
yeah. So speaking of dwindling there, sir, we have our very first update to an article. Okay, so a couple episodes ago, we did a article regarding Chuck E. Cheese and how they were expanding into a nice little
That's
opening
correct.
into Chuck's Arcade, a spinoff
Yes.
aimed for adults.
Right?
Well, I, sir, happen to have been to one.
Yes, that's right. You did give me that image.
I was out of town last week and I was at the Eastview Mall just outside of Rochester, New York. And what
Hmm.
did I find but a Chuck's Arcade? Now, first off, let me take a step back. This mall, Jay,
Hmm.
um, we know the malls around Hampton Roads is dying. We know malls are dying
Yeah,
breed. Okay.
100%. Yes.
We've seen them go downhill. Lynn Haven Mall in the area is the only mall that is still thriving.
Yes.
Okay, and they do pretty good business from what I recall going into and
Hmm.
checking out. They usually
Hmm.
do pretty decent business, and I
Yep.
don't recall the last time I was there. Anyways, I don't know how long you've been. Last time you were there, but not many closed stores.
Yeah, I've been there rather recently because I went to go see the Naked Gun movie with Liam Neeson.
Oh, awesome! Do you
Yeah.
recommend it?
Oh, very good. It's, for Liam Neeson's first real like foray into
Right.
comedic entertainment, and
Uh-huh.
also Pamela Anderson, very
Nice.
funny. I love it.
Awesome.
It's great.
Great. I can't wait to see it.
Yep.
So, Eastview Mall is like Lynn Haven Mall, if you will.
Okay.
In terms of that. There was very few places that were closed. There was, I think one of their major retail shops, one of the big cornerstone places had just closed down or something like that.
Okay.
I think it was Lord and Taylor or something like that. That section's completely closed off. They still have a J.C. Penney. They got a Dick's Sporting Goods there, but and they had another they had another major side to it as well. There was like four of them altogether. Like I said, Lord and Taylor was out.
Hmm.
But for the most part, this place was thriving. And Chuck's Arcade is where would you expect it, Jay? Where would you expect Chuck's Arcade to be? Near
Uh,
the
Food court.
food court.
Yeah.
Yep. And it sure is right there. I walked in there, I took a look at it, and I
Hmm.
sent you a couple of photos of it,
Hmm.
man. Yeah, it looks pretty sad. It
Hmm.
it's no bigger than the spaceport that we had back
That's
as a kid.
that's disappointing.
That's it. I mean, I sent you a picture of the
Yeah.
famed section of real arcade games, if you will, your
Yeah.
Donkey Kong and Centipede and
Hmm.
Mortal Kombat, I think it was, or something like that. And they had the sit down Halo game, and they had
Yeah.
a couple of skee ball spots, and then they had that one counter section, if you will, where you could turn in your tickets to get some cool little prizes and
Yeah.
whatnot. Okay, but that was it. I had your skee ball, and I mean they had like 30 games there,
Yeah.
30 to 40 games there, if you will, and they were all up and working. I didn't see any of them damaged. I didn't
Okay.
see really anything bad about them. I didn't see your time crisis.
I know. Yeah.
Um,
That's
but
sad.
it was kind of sad. Plus, the cheapest you could find was $1 a game.
Yeah. That's
It
a
was a
lot.
dollar game, and it was the classics. The
But
classics they did. I
I
will
think
say,
it's really cool that they have, I don't know what you're about to say next, but it's cool
yeah,
they have the dog character animatronic or whatever or costume.
they did. It's just encased in glass. It wasn't moving around or anything like that. It's just
Right,
encased in glass just to show it as a display item. That's
right.
all it was. Um, but they did have a Pong game. They re-released Pong and
Hmm.
they made it on like a tabletop, like the old Pac-Man used to be. Remember, you used to play Pac-Man
Oh
on
yeah,
the little
yeah, yeah. Like
tabletop,
the little, yeah, uh-huh,
right? On a little
uh-huh.
tabletop,
Little,
so you
little
could have.
cocktail table, yeah.
Right, exactly. So they had something similar to that, except it was a little higher up, and it was the Pong game. So that was kind of interesting. They kind of made a fresh take of Pong, so
Hmm.
that was kind of cool to see. But yeah, I wasn't trying to play those games. Not for
Okay.
the minimum was a $10 buy-in just to get the
Could,
stuff. But the
did
majority of the
you?
games there were a buck and a half, $2 a game.
Yeah, it's a lot.
Yep.
But did you? Was there anything like just to straight up just to buy from them? Like, did you have anything like you could just buy,
You
like
know,
memorabilia or something?
I didn't actually look to see if they had something there. They could have, but I wasn't really looking at it. I just
Right.
walked in, did a whole run around of the
Yeah.
area, if you will, just to get a
You were
general idea
disappointed. You were
behind
too
it.
disappointed to find out.
Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah, I was very disappointed.
Which is
It
sad.
really it
That's
reminded
sad.
me it reminded me of a uh, so after seeing this, it dawned on me, well, this is what they did with their arcade games. Because if you recall, when COVID hit, they took out a bunch of the games because of the 6 foot rule. So they had
Yes.
to separate everything. Well, they
Right.
had to store them somewhere, and now they got all these games just sitting there. Well, let's put them
Uh,
back into use.
Okay.
I mean, they had to bring them back. In some cases, they brought them back to those places, but in others, they didn't. I think
No.
this is what they did with it. They wound up saying, "Oh man, we've got some surplus of all these games. What are we gonna do? Here you go, Chuck's Arcade.
Hmm.
Let's go ahead and put out some of the old stuff, put out some of the stuff that we currently have, and
Hmm.
we'll throw in a couple of new items here and there." Overall,
Okay.
I was not very impressed.
Well,
I would say it was a Tuesday. Um, had to have been after 5 p.m. So it was like, actually, no, it was close to like 6:30, I'd say, on a Tuesday. So because we went to get something to eat because we got out of class about 4:30 and probably left. Yeah, probably got there closer to 6. So yeah, and then we ate and then we were walking the mall. I'd say maybe it was about 7. I think it was more like 7 o'clock because I think they closed at like 8 or something like that. Um, so when we went in there, I would say there was a baby 6 people in that place.
6 people.
Again, Tuesday, 7 o'clock. What do you expect? Mall was busy though. I was very surprised at how busy the mall was for a Tuesday afternoon.
Hmm.
I was
Okay.
very surprised. It was a busy mall, but only 6 people were in there.
6 people. Okay.
Yep. Yep.
Well, that's disappointing. I mean, we
Yeah.
kind of knew it would be because again, like, it's just another arcade. I mean, what can you really do with an arcade? The one that I would want to know about though is the one that there's one location at least that said they still had pizza.
Oh,
Yeah, remember we read that article and one of those
okay.
places said it had pizza. I don't know what
Okay.
location it was, but I'd love to know about that place. I just don't know where it is.
Yeah, I'm checking it out right now. I'm perusing.
Yeah,
I got the article up here
yeah, you have
myself.
it. Okay.
Yeah, let's see here.
Oh yeah,
Adult, of course, there will be prizes for adults to win in arcades with the old school merch available
yeah,
to purchase. So I guess there was some old school merch. Some arcades
yeah.
will serve food with a Kansas City location having a pizzeria that also
Kansas
serves
City.
a small section of beer and wine.
Okay, okay.
Yeah,
Can we look that up? Kansas
I,
City,
sure.
Chuck's Arcade. Let's see.
Yeah, absolutely, man. We can look that up and see what's going on. But I did not see a beer and wine spot in Eastview Mall. I can tell you
Yeah.
that inside the Chuck's Arcade. And I don't recall. I mean, there may have been a place for merch. I really don't know.
Right.
But it was no bigger than what Spaceport was or what Aladdin's Castle was. And as a matter of fact, I think Aladdin's Castle was bigger than this area, than this
Yeah.
location. I really do. And
Hmm.
it's just I don't know. It was kind of disappointing to see. So
So how is this a? This is Chuck E.
uh,
Cheese. Where's the
yeah,
Chuck's
that's Chuck E. Cheese. Yeah,
Arcade?
you want Chuck's Arcade? Did you type in Chuck E. Cheese or did you type in Chuck's Arcade, man?
I'm looking at Chuck E.
Come on.
Cheese. Type in Chuck's Arcade. That's all it's separate. It doesn't have a website. Oh. How about just let's see here.
There's one Chuck's Arcade, Kansas City. I see it right here on Google reviews. Oh yeah, it's got a whole. Yeah, I see the pizzeria right now, man.
Kansas
They've got all
City has
sorts.
ceased operation as oh, they no longer are Chuck E. Cheese. They took over the Chuck E. Cheese location. That's why they have a pizzeria.
Ah,
Ah,
okay.
oh, it's just called
Yeah,
Chuck's Arcade and Pizzeria.
yeah. Look at that.
Huh.
They got a little Plinko, Guardians of the Galaxy. Yep, and there's a big old statue of Chuck E. Cheese there.
Okay.
The original Chuck E. Cheese, and then it looks like Jasper, and yeah, I mean they've got some interesting stuff there, but yeah, that one definitely is Chuck's Arcade, and
Okay.
but looks like there is a pizzeria place there,
Yeah.
and
So
there's
they
also
just
there is a gift shop there
yeah.
that you can get stuff.
So they literally took the Chuck's
Yeah.
Chuck E. Cheese and they
Yep.
closed it and said we're just gonna rename it Chuck's Arcade. That's so lazy.
This one here is Chuck's Arcade and Pizzeria
Right.
in Kansas City.
Right. But
So
according to other posts, they literally took the one Chuck E. Cheese location and said, all right, we're turning this into Chuck's Arcade. It's like you couldn't make a new location. That's a weird choice, man.
yeah, I
I don't know.
agree. It looks kind of iffy, questionable. I don't
Yeah.
know. It's got some okay stuff there. It looks like there's a section to sit down and eat, and
Hmm.
there's a place to order the pizza and everything. I mean, if they could replicate the pizza of old, like the
Yeah.
original Chuck E. Cheese pizza,
Yeah.
that was decent pizza.
I
Okay,
doubt they're going to do that.
that was decent pizza.
Yeah.
But that was so years and years and
That's
years
years
ago.
ago. They've
Yeah,
changed the
that's years
recipe
ago.
since. They're not going to go
Hmm.
back. I
Exactly.
highly doubt it.
Exactly.
Sad.
So it's
Sad.
very sad. I can recall high school. No, not high school. College guy. I was dating this girl in college when I went to VCU, and she took me out. She took me out on a date to Chuck E. Cheese. She did. She took me on a date to Chuck E. Cheese. Now, she used to work at Chuck E. Cheese.
Okay.
So because she worked there, she knew the people there, and we got like unlimited freaking tokens at that place, man.
Oh.
And we just sat there and just played all sorts of BS stuff. It was
She
it
knew
was
Chucky
fun.
himself.
She knew Chucky himself, man.
Wow.
Knew Chucky himself. It was cool.
Wow.
So yeah, it was cool. It was fun.
Yeah.
But yeah, no, I wouldn't. I was very disappointed with it.
Yeah, that's unfortunate. I mean, we knew it was going to be a thing, and like I still stand by the fact that it's not going to do that well because it didn't differentiate itself enough from current arcades.
Right.
It should have leaned more into the nostalgia aspect, and I feel like they fell short.
Yeah, they did. They fell
Yeah.
short of it all
Which is
because
too bad.
they're trying to make a buck, man. They're trying
Yeah.
to make a buck.
They're trying to make a buck.
I don't know how well they're going to make a buck with this. The way
They're trying to make a buck on making new locations with new overhead of like paying for buildings and electricity and more. It doesn't. I don't know. It's a weird choice. I don't know. We'll see.
I give it 5 years.
Yeah.
Yep.
If they sell any of the arcade games, I want to know. I'm gonna go get one.
Especially Time Crisis.
Yeah, Time Crisis, please. The first Time Crisis is a small enough cabinet you can just put that in the house.
That's right.
Yeah. Anyway,
I'll help you move it.
Yeah, man. Help me move it, and I'll let you have free games anytime on Monday or Tuesday.
Okay, that's good for 25 cents.
For 20, but not free games. Yeah, sure.
Free games. All right, cool.
Yeah.
Yep.
Okay.
My free games will probably last about 90 seconds. Do you wish to continue? Yes. Why can't I continue, Jay? Oh, I'm so sorry. You can play a free game once every day. Okay?
Once every day.
Come back tomorrow.
Come back tomorrow.
No, it's only 90 seconds. I don't want to come back tomorrow. Well, you know.
Well, please insert a token. I don't have
That's
token.
right.
I have quarters. Well,
I
don't.
It's $2 a token. What? Wait a minute, Jay.
I'm going to leave. Oh, yeah, well, it's 5 tokens to deuce the door to exit. What? Yeah, sorry.
Oh, that sucks.
That's a horrible arcade. I don't know. I'll never go there.
This place sucks. I'm never coming back here again.
I'm going to leave a review on Google Maps. Worst experience ever.
Buddy let me play his Time Crisis game. Then he charged me $5 for a replay. I'm never coming back.
Yeah. And then I'm going to give you a copy of Jumanji, which is going to be a Chinese backgammon. Chinese backgammon.
That's a free gift for paying for the tokens to replay the game.
Here you go. Oh man.
Suck.
Yeah. Well, you know. That's who I am. That's how I do.
That's right.
Anyway. All right, cool. We're going to wrap it up here. And as always, another fantastic episode.
Wonderful.
Mm-hmm. And as always, my name is Jay.
And I'm Mitch.
And love, peace, and respect. We'll catch y'all on the next episode of Lumpia and Lotkeys. Bye.
Bye for now.
If you should or would like to contact us, please find us on our Facebook page, Lumpia and Lotkeys. We will be glad to hear from you.